Yo, what up, guys? What up? Yo, welcome in, Ryan. Welcome in, Caden. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Hope you guys are all having a nice, wonderful day. As we got a great old game here tonight. As we got the Edmonton Oilers going up against the Vegas Golden Knights. Should be a fun one. Hopefully, it should be a good one. I'm excited to be live. Oh my God. We're going to have a pretty busy week. I don't know how many times we're going to be live this week, but we are going to be having a pretty goddamn busy week. So we'll see how many times I'm able to go live this week. Welcome in, everyone. I should just drag this one right into this one here. Yeah, don't worry. I get a few gray hairs too, man. And it's going to be a stressful game tonight, man. I doubt it's going to be a fun and entertaining game tonight. It really, I don't know, man. It's going to be a hard game to watch, I feel, tonight. I have not been a big fan of Jay Woodcroft. I don't know, like, Jay Woodcroft, I just don't feel is the guy. Like, I know we were all pumped up about him. I thought he was the guy, but man, was I ever fucking proven wrong, man. You know, I'm hoping he can prove me wrong here tonight and prove just in general fucking wrong on me. Haven't been able to be here. I lost my papa, passed away from cancer, 5-year battle with it. Oh my God. I hope you're doing well, Caden. Cancer sucks, my man. It really does, and I hope you're doing all right, and I hope your family's doing all right as well. Sorry to hear about that, man. That's horrible. That's fucking terrible. Just grabbing my vitamins. I want to take my vitamins. The vitamin C and the vitamin D. Always take your vitamins, boys. Oh, we're just waiting for the game to start up, but welcome everyone into the stream. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far. I had a crazy busy day today. Of course, it's getting towards Black Friday, so my work is getting hella busy. Hella fucking busy. So we've just been, okay, so it's still the Montreal Canadiens game on. I don't know when we'll be thrown over to the other menu, but yeah, I've been, it was a crazy busy day at work. Made some good money though, so that's what really matters. Especially since I'm saving up to move away from where I'm living right now. Vitamins are good. Happened on the 17th. My first time I see someone pass. Damn, bro. Yeah, it's always really tough seeing, you know, someone pass for the very first time, especially, you know, I lost my nanny not too long ago. Same thing to cancer, and it's hard. It's hard to, you know, kind of justify the feelings and everything, but it takes time and you'll slowly heal. You know, talk about with family and talk about how you feel. It's the best way to kind of get over the things and, you know, have distractions. Always have distractions where you could kind of distract yourself and, you know, put yourself in some good places. That's what matters the most. But hope you're having a good day. Okay, and I hope you like seeing the Maple Leafs win. Being the Sabres last night, or tonight, which was pretty good. I actually have not checked my fantasy team either. Fucking Nikolai Ehlers, who's on my fantasy team, is out for the rest of the season, basically. He got a hernia surgery. So, like, it opens up tons of cap for me now. I have, like, 6.25 or almost $7 million of open cap right now. since either's is going to be out. Drysdale's going to be out for the rest of the year. Kane's out for a good bulk of the season. So it's like everyone's kind of out of the lineup. I am actually kind of doing pretty good in fantasy-wise today. Not too much, only a goal and assist, but I do have a dub, so kind of the rest of my team. But the rest of my team hasn't really played too much. I still have a good amount of players I haven't played yet. So. So yeah, 24/7 score. I don't care who wins. You don't care who. You don't care to see who wins tonight, there, Ace. But welcome into the stream, bud. So Flyers lose, the Canadians win. Shootout. They lost like 9 seconds too, man. That was a really close game. Clean off my glasses before we start this fucking thing because they're dirty as hell. Oh, but I am also pretty goddamn tired. I hope I can wake up a little bit. Oh, these 8 p.m. games are dragging me along, man. I wish it, like, maybe started at 7. I wouldn't have been able to eat, but my fucking God, I wouldn't be so goddamn tired. That's the problem with me going to bed so damn early, like every single night, and waking up real early, because I just, I get tired, man. I get tired real quick. Especially nowadays, like by the time like it hits 8, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to go to bed. Welcome in, Van Hook. The Leafs win. Yeah, the Leafs did win. The Leafs did win. My glasses clean. There we go. Should be good. Oh, the World Cup for soccer? Oh, probably not. Probably not. I've never really been a big soccer guy. Not really a big soccer guy. It's cool that Canada's in it, but never really been a big soccer guy, to be quite fair. I've just never been a big fan of the sport. Thought it's kind of boring, for me at least. Just never found soccer really that entertaining. There we go. Okay. You're welcome in, Rick. Soccer's gay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of soccer. Soccer fucking sucks. Played on ice with skates. Yeah, that would be pretty fucking cool. A lot more fast paced. Have you ever tried mixing Viagra in your batch of Metamucil? No, bro. Why the fuck would I do that, man? I have a raging goddamn boner. Goddamn, bro. Hockey, baseball. I feel you, Rick. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Sticks up for cancer tonight. That's awesome. So Golden Knights and Oilers. Fucking cancer sucks ass. It's an energy drink. So Raging Boner. Oh, it's an energy drink for... Okay, yeah. So fucking Raging Boner plus tons of energy. Let's go. Yo, welcome in, Joe Rogan. They needed downhill skating in the Olympics. Yeah, dude, honestly, that'd be kind of cool. Like, one of those, what is that Red Bull one that they throw on where they race with the skating? I think that's hella cool. That's entertaining as hell to watch. That is so entertaining. Might help with the tiredness. Yeah, and then I'll be walking around on the camera with a raging boner, dude. Fuck no. I'll just die with me being tired throughout the stream. But I'll get the energy once the game comes back in. Welcome in, Beastie. Hope you're having a good day, bud. Once the game starts up, the energy from within will start coming in. I'll start feeling it sooner or later. But I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week, because I've not figured out what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the week. Black Friday's coming up, so that means I'm going to be crazy busy at work for this next week. So you guys might not see a whole lot of streams this week, to be quite fair. I know I've been streaming a decent amount, but with me working, I'm probably going to be working 6 days this week from Sunday to Saturday. I'll be working 6 days throughout the week, so only 1 day off. And so I'm only going to have like one more day off in November, and then I'll be basically just working nonstop. So no breaks from me. No breaks from me over the next little bit. Yeah, I got the stash going. I got the stash going tonight. The stash is coming out. It's Movember. I'm honestly thinking people have been liking my shit. I don't know why. I got so many compliments on my mustache. I was actually... It was crazy. I can't specify where I work, but I work at like a little like chain store, electronics store. So it gets kind of busy. I know you don't miss working. Yeah, fucking working sucks ass, man. Working sucks ass, especially when it's just like retail shit. Retail shit is like fucking annoying, man. It really is. Retail stuff is just really goddamn annoying, man. It's the most annoying thing I've ever had to do. It sucks. Brutally sucks. Yeah, I basically work at like a Best Buy. Basically is where I work at. It's not a Best Buy, but it's kind of like a Best Buy. What was I going to look up? Until I forgot. Oh, yeah, I wanted to take a look at the NHL schedule this week. I hate retail. I wasn't cut out for it. I'm okay for it, quite honestly. Like, I could do just fine with it, but it's sometimes just the fucking people that really piss me off. So I went to college to learn how to be a hired goon. That's a pretty good fucking gig. That's a good gig. Fuck yeah, hired goon. I'm gonna try to figure out here while I'm on stream what I'm gonna do next week, because I got a lot of games I want to do next week, but I think I might only be doing like a few streams, quite honestly, next week. I might only be able to do Wednesday. So today and Wednesday. I know. I want to do more streams, but I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know if you haven't went and checked out the Discord. Make sure to go check out the Discord. It's down in the link in the description. Go check it out. I'll be posting on what I'm going to be doing this upcoming week. Probably not a whole lot of streaming, just because it's going to be chaos with me working a ton. So I don't want to overwork myself. Plus, I'm going to be working like really late. I think the only days that I get off at a decent time is on Monday. So I might do a stream Monday. And then I work until 7 Tuesday, work until 7 on Thursday, and then I have to work at 6 a.m. on Friday, do a Huskies game that night, and then I added on a shift on Saturday, so I'm working a fuck ton. All right, boys, well, let's see how this game pans out for the Oilers. It hasn't been great, and welcome in, Barker. I haven't said hi to you yet, but welcome in, bud. But yeah, we're going to be going up against Hill. I don't know, man. I think we're guaranteed taking an L tonight. I think it's a guaranteed L against the Vegas Golden Knights, to be quite honest. Skinner and again, so we're not seeing Campbell tonight. We're seeing Skinner, who's playing again. So it seems like Woodcroft has not been a big fan of Campbell lately, and throwing right back in Skinner for another game here tonight. So hopefully we're able to win tonight, because this is a big, big game for us. We really need a fucking dub here. Like, we really need to play a grade A, the best hockey we've ever played in our life. And I'm excited to see how this McLeod, Costin, and Pulley-RV line will turn out to be tonight. I think it'll be an interesting line. This one sent up into the zone. Howden, nice backhand. That one missed the net wide. That was a great opportunity. Well, Costin's been in the last few nights. I wanted to pop up the lineups. That's what I wanted to do. This one trying to be whipped around. Haven't really seen very much of the Vegas Golden Knights lineups in for a bit. This one picked up by Nurse up alongside of the point over to Cece. Cody Cece, nice shot. Big save by Aiden Hill early. This one picked up by Pietrangelo. We have Janmark up on the top line, so a little bit of a different lineup combination for the top line. We'll have to see how it works. Nice shot from Cece. I would have liked to see Costin up on the top line, if anything. I don't know why Janmark is not good, like, at all, so I don't know why we're throwing him up on the top line. I thought that was a bit weird. Janmark tries to get on the net, but he just sends it behind the boards. Now picked up by McNabb, trying to get this one out. Turned over. Janmark giving off to McDavid. McDavid looking around. McDavid still gets up to the point. Nice shot from Nurse, and that one missed the net wide. And the thing is that I read a little bit of a thing talking about how Woodcroft has been really focusing. I'm going to talk about it a little bit in the OGR, and then sometime next week I'm going to make like an early season review on like how my stream must be way slow. Game hasn't even started yet. Wow, your game hasn't even started yet, bro? Fucking A. No, my game started like, I mean, my feed's always a little bit behind. I'm always probably the furthest away. But Woodcroft has been really relying a lot on Draisaitl and McDavid. And it really seems like that this way this year, like where compared to other seasons. I mean, we never really had big depth. Jordan Fogle buries into the back of the net early as the Fogue Daddy, baby. 1-0 Oilers, holy shit. Well, I'm trash talking about how we haven't been able to get very much depth scoring from some other players, and Warren Fogle gets a big one for the Edmonton Oilers as it was just good puck movement. See, this is what we need to fucking do. Exactly right here, what we were doing. Great puck movement, moving around, having bodies move around, and doing simple shit instead of just standing there with our dicks in our hands. Here we are, moving around, that puck around and able to put it right in the back of the net. Walk him in, Addict. Walk him in, bruh. All right, boys. 1-0 Oilers. But yeah, I was talking like someone was talking about how Woodcroft's been really focusing on just playing off of McDavid and Draisaitl. And I totally understand because it really does feel like that way. How we're just really focused, on McDavid and Draisaitl saving us every single game, which really shouldn't be the case. They are our guys, but they're not going to be there every single night. And we got to play a different way than what we are. And play to the best the person's abilities, because he's trying to pull out shit out of players that some players just can't pull out. This one trying to be chipped up to the point. Holloway tying his man up. Like, I just feel like Puljujärvi has been okay, but not as good as what he was with Tippett. Because Tippett just let Puljujärvi kind of do his thing, which allowed him to generate a lot of goal-scoring opportunities and play really well defensively. This year, we haven't really been able to see very much offense out of Puljujärvi, just more of his defensive play than what we've been seeing out of him. Still is not bad, but it's definitely not going to make him keep him on the team as Puljujärvi touches up the puck. And that one will be a penalty on the Oilers, as the Knights were going to be giving them a power play. That's the thing. Can Fogle continue, though, right? Like, this is, I mean, he hasn't been looked bad. He didn't look great in the last game, I would say, but he's off and on okay. Off and on. One game he's good, one game he's just kind of ass. Eichel out there now. Power play for the Knights. Picked up by CC as they're trying to get this one out. There's this one trying to be whipped out. Kept it in the zone. This one up to the point. And also in Fantasy Week, I'm having to go up against the fucking Edmonton Oilers, which also have Draisaitl. So it's like I'm kind of hoping that, you know, not all the offense is going to be relied upon on those two guys. Tries to get it over, broken up by Stevenson. This one now centered. And Janmark trying to carry this one out here for the Oilers. Gives it off to McDavid. McDavid flutters this back. Well, this is about the fourth game in a row. I think he's looked pretty good. Much more. I don't know if he's looked good in the last 4 games. He's been okay in some of them, but not in the last 4, I think. He's been okay. We could take a look at it. Let's take a look. I think he's been not terrible on the top line, but not amazing. Last game was on Wednesday. LA's game. What did I say about Fogle? I really didn't like Fogle. I didn't mind Fogle against LA. I didn't mind him. He was okay. But if he's playing above average, I think that's a good thing. I think. Like, if we're able to get a half decent Warren Fogle on a nightly basis, then that's okay. I mean, I didn't watch the game against Florida, but maybe. But how many fucking times have we seen it from Fogle where he puts together kind of a decent stretch of games and then goes completely ass again, right? So this one sent over up to the point. Not like I'm trying to hate on the guy, just, I think he's okay, but he's definitely not amazing. I don't think he's worth the $2.75 million that we pay him for sure. 30 seconds left on the power play with 15:26 remaining in the first period of action. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the new episode of the Peyton on the Radio podcast. Episode 7 was just released a few days, or just this morning, so make sure to go check it out after the stream. It got posted up, so I hope you guys enjoyed the new episode. It was a lot of fun to make. Me and Perlas chatted some hockey on an early Friday morning, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and it was a lot of fun to make, so definitely go check it out. Eichel has it up alongside of the boards. Up to the point, Pietrangelo sends this one up over to Eichel down below. Eichel looking around, looking for an open lane, but Janmark all over him. Back up to the point, down below again, Eichel. And that great stick by Janmark pokes that one out. And now picked up by Eichel. That one almost, and now that one's turned over. Nuge carrying into the zone. Nice shot. That one just missed the net wide. As this one poked into the corner, trying to be picked up by Pietrangelo. He does get a handle of it. Pietrangelo stops it, gets it over to Martinez as he sends this one up over to Stevenson. Stevenson battling for the puck, but he lost a handle of it, now picked up by Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl carrying it up, tried to get it over to Nuge, but broken up as they try to get this one out of the zone. And now this one over to White Cloud, trying to get it out. Puljujärvi cuts off his man and chipped all the way down the ice. If you could chip in the odd goal assist like he has been doing recently, then alone that's, oh yeah, definitely. That dude, definitely. If he's able to chip in a few goals here and there, that's definitely a vast improvement than what we've been able to see from him, right? We haven't really been able to see very much at all from Warren Fogle, right? I think that's a huge improvement if we're able to get some goal production out of him. Hyman has it behind the net, and he's been looking really good on the PK. I do give him that. Fogle, I've really liked on the PK. I think he's been a really good addition to the PK, and I think we've actually turned our PK around. I think the last few games we've been doing quite well on our PK. Nuge tries to get that one, handle that one, but that one broken up by Stevenson as he tries to send this one in. Picked up by Bouchard behind the net as he has a handle of it, gives it off to Kulak. Kulak hands it right back over to Bouchard. Bouchard chips this one in as this one gets chipped into the zone, and that one will be icing on the play. One guy that we gotta see fucking recover is Yamamoto. Being paid $3 million is disgusting. It's so funny how Spectre writes a whole article, not a whole article, but wrote more words on Puljujärvi and not writing more words on Yamamoto doing absolute dick all and being a scratch. Right? Like, that is just fucking insane. But right now, Fogle is, every other game, he's been scoring a goal. He scored a goal against the Lightning, did against Carolina, did against Florida. So every other game, Fogle's been scoring goals for us. So if he can start producing more goals and more points for us, I think that'll be nice. But we got to see more production. I think I would love to see Puljujärvi. I love Puljujärvi's game, but I really need to see him start finishing. I think that's a big thing. And Yamamoto. I think Puljujärvi's found his game. He's good. Just the problem is he needs to finish. He needs to simply finish his opportunities, right? He's an amazing player. I've been pumping him up because of the fact that he does do a lot of good things out there. It's just he needs to finish his opportunities. Great shot by Smith. Big save by Skinner. Yamamoto's just been garbage, like, since the playoffs of last year. He's been just trash. He had a good ending to the season last year, winning the playoffs, and just didn't play that strong. And Yamamoto had a horrible start to this regular season. Horrible 5-on-5 wise, horrible in the PK, just horrible in general. JP, I've been liking his defensive play. His offensive play has been okay, but his defensive play is probably his best quality of his game. Right now, at least. And that one will be icing on the play. is this JP needs to finish his chances. Yamamoto just needs to do better out there. Yo, Perlo, sorry I didn't say that I was streaming, but I was kind of busy today. But if you want to hop in, you could always hop in. But walk him in, bud. His face-off will just be to the right of Aiden Hill. Draisaitl to take the draw against William Karlsson. Oh, well, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know if I would have traded Puljujärvi. Puljujärvi looked really good analytically. He's just on the cusp of being a breakout player. Just the finishing is the biggest problem, right? The finishing, I think you could fix in a player. I think that's one of the easier things to fix. You just got to work on his shot or maybe his passing or whatever it may be. But if a player's not able to do anything like kind of Yamamoto has been, like that's the thing that you got to focus on. Yeah, right. Like I agree. That's my I have our arguments with people. I like the way that JP plays. There's a lot of positive perks about JP. I would be more patient about JP. Yeah, there's penalty, so we're going back on the power play. Like, I'd be more patient on JP than I would be Yamamoto right now because of the fact that Yamamoto, yeah, sure, he goes out there and bangs bodies and shit like that, but his 5-on-5 play is not that great compared to what it is to JP, who does really well defensively, does some good things out there offensively, just needs to start finishing his opportunities. But in the end, is it really worth it to try to trade one of those guys, especially when you're really not gonna, like, when they don't really have a lot of trade value right now? That is the main problem. They don't have a lot of trade value. They need to start producing so we can at least get a little bit of trade value out of them. It's not even worth trading them, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a problem. The lack of finish is the biggest problem out of Puljujärvi. I love everything else, but the finishing is not his perk. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well, boys. It'll be very much appreciated, as we are absolutely smashing already on the stream here, boys, as we're at a big old 4 likes. Let's get it up to 10, boys. Let's get up to 10. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Jesus, excuse me. Yeah, I agreed. Trade value is next to squad. Yeah, that's for both. Like, both of them are next to squad. Like, maybe Yamamoto, but I mean, Yamamoto's this healthy scratch right now. Only had 3 points in 13 games this season. Like, it's a big problem. We're having depth scoring problems again this year, where that we needed to fix that, and now this year we're not playing as a good depth team. Like, we're being dominated by McDavid, Draisaitl, Hyman, Nuge, and then it's just everybody else. Especially offensively, not talking about defensively. Large person I've ever seen in the NHL, not counting the washouts. I disagree with the fact that Puljujärvi is not a tough guy, because Puljujärvi's been throwing his weight a lot more than this year. And I think that's actually kind of hurt his game, him hitting a little bit more. 39 hits. He's actually third on the team for hits. He's hitting more than Nurse. So I wouldn't call him the softest player in the world. He's been throwing his body around a lot more than what we've seen in the past years, but I think it's actually been hindering his game hitting a lot more. Because he's not that type of player that hits. He's the type of player that plays with his stick a lot more than what he does with his body. And I think that's good. When you have a large person that knows actually how to use his stick and uses reach to his advantage, that's invaluable. Marchessault trying to get it up to the point to Stevenson. Sends it right back down below. Broken up by McLeod as he sends this one all the way down the ice with 1:15 remaining on the power play. I don't know what's happened with this team this year. I think it's mostly coaching, honestly. I think Woodcroft has just tried to formulate his plan to this team, and it hasn't really worked out too well. Smith has it up alongside of the boards, up to the point to Theodore. Theodore over to Kessel. Nice shot, big save by Skinner, and now this one sent all the way down the road. Drop the gloves. Yeah, but honestly, the old school type of shit is kind of, you really don't need to drop your gloves or anything like that, to be quite fair. Like, a lot of players are really not built for that, and Puljujärvi's not built for beating the fuck out of players. Draisaitl gets a handle of it. Like, Draisaitl's big and bulky, but he doesn't fight, right? We don't make fun of that. Tries to get it down below to Draisaitl. Right? You could say Draisaitl's not the kind of a softie because he doesn't go out there and bang bodies and doesn't drop the gloves. It could go towards a lot of players in the NHL that are big, that don't really throw their body around. Picked up by Bouchard. Tried to get it over to Janmark. This one chipped around. Picked up by Theodore. And now this one carried up by Howden as he chips this one in the zone. We are back to even strength again. Good kill by the Oilers. Dude, Darnell Nurse, don't take a penalty here, man. Jesus crikey, buddy. A little bit of pushing in front of, pushing and shoving. Dry's a superstar, no good, coach. Yeah, but like, yeah, it's understandable with Dry or whatever, but that's just the same goes with a lot of people, right? Like, you have bigger players that sometimes just don't need to drop the gloves. Yo, John, welcome in. Bo Horvat getting traded soon? Woo! I've been hearing a lot about that. I've been hearing a lot of rumors about Bo Horvat being traded here soon. I've been hearing a lot about that lately. Let's see how well I'm doing fantasy-wise. I'm whooping some ass. Why? I don't know why the fuck they did this, but Fantrax did this, like, projection shit, and it's kind of pissing me off, so I have to figure out how to turn it off, because every time I take a look at my thing and, like, pops up, and it's like, dude, I just want to see the score of this week. Also today, I did my very first deadlift at the gym today, and my back is kind of fucking killing me now. Anyone go to your team settings? Okay, team settings. So where the fuck is that? Where the fuck is that at? My team settings. Okay, there it is. And then general. And then live scoring. Where the fuck is that? There we go. And then turn that off. Okay, so now that should... No pain, no gain. Fuck right. When JP can score 20 plus goals, I won't. Yeah, but I don't think, like, people have to drop the gloves anymore, dude. Like, there's no more fighting in the NHL. Like, there's no point to dropping the gloves. Like, there's really no point in dropping the gloves very much anymore, to be quite honest with you. Honestly, like, you have other people that will drop the gloves for you in general anyways, right? That's why you get people that can do that. But honestly, you really don't need that very much now in the NHL. You don't need guys to drop the gloves for you. Yeah, I seen that Josh Norris is done for the season. I think I seen that right when he got injured. But you really don't need people to drop the gloves anymore, to be quite honest with you. It's not a thing that is really in the NHL. Battle up alongside of the boards. They try to dig this one out. Oh, yeah, we could disagree on things. If you like fighting, you like fighting. For me, like, I love fighting. I love seeing fisticuffs, but it's not like a thing that you need out of a quality of a player. I don't think it makes him a soft player or it's a bad player because he doesn't drop the gloves, you know? There'll be another penalty on the play here. I think there'll be a penalty for the Knights, so it looks like the Oilers will be going on the power play. I get into this topic with a lot of people just because, like, I have different opinions, and that's good. I think that everyone should have a different opinion than what I do, especially when it comes to hockey. Can't always just be agreeance. But you look at a lot of the good teams. A lot of the good teams don't have big goons, and even if they do, they don't play a whole lot. If you have more talent on your team than, you know, big goons, then you're doing good. Yeah, but Nurse, that was kind of dumb too, because that kind of gave us a coincidentals, which didn't give us a power play. McDavid dashing up, giving off up to the point to Barry. Barry looking around, giving off to Nuge, up to Barry. Barry down below to Draisaitl. Why do the Leafs want Tyler Myers, bro? That's so bad. Draisaitl, oh, that nice sharp shot, but that one missed the net. That was kind of dumb by Nurse. I get standing up for your teammate and shit. You know, I love seeing that because it was a really dangerous hit by Edler. Really was. But in the end, it gave, you know, them a chance to not have a power play, which internally kind of fucked us in the end. McDavid dashing up. I mean, we were playing bad anyway, so not like we were going to play, or not like we were going to win anyways. Oh, Maroon, but I like Maroon. Maroon's that type of player where he's like a goon / he's an actual good fucking player, right? Like, I like the players that could actually play hockey compared to somebody like a Ryan Reeves, right? Someone that just really, if he touches the puck, he's going to lose it, right? Or a guy like, you could even kind of bring Milan Lucic into the case nowadays, right? Like, back in the day, Lucic was a god, right? But, like, when nowadays you can only really play defensively, you can't rely on him to touch the puck. Draisaitl, big shot, big block by McNabb, right? So if it's a guy that could do both things where he can be a really physical player and play that little bit of that goon action while also producing, then that's a good player. But if it's just a goon just meaning to be a goon, then there's no point. There's only a point of having him in a game if, you know, the other team has a goon or whatever, right? Yo, welcome in, Mist. That player who need McD would be a horrible sign of sad soft team going nowhere. McLeod sends it down below. That was a fan pass by, who was that? Holloway? That was kind of bad. I don't know who the fuck that was, but that was a bad pass by Holloway. We do keep it in the zone as the Knights try to get this one out, which they do, as Bouchard chips this one back over to Nurse. McLeod dashing it in, tries to chip it in deep. Not able to, though. 7:01 remaining in the first period of action. Still 1-0 here for the Oilers. Nice shot from Nurse and a great kick block by Theodore. Up to Bouchard, over to Nurse. Nurse has a handle of it, tries to get over to Ryan, but that one gets intercepted. Picked right back up by McLeod, over to Bouchard. Tries to flutter it in, and now that one sent over all the way over to Eichel. Eichel has it up alongside of the boards, but the puck didn't follow him when he made a deke, and now Derek Ryan gets a handle of it as he sends this one in. Man, it sounds like a lot of guys are going to the Leafs there, John, eh? Holloway gets a handle of it. I don't think the Blues are going to be trading away O'Reilly. I think they'll come back. Battle up alongside of the boards. They try to dig this one out. Down below to Theodore. Ryan all over his man, trying to get a handle of it. Yeah, we're looking pretty good on the PK. We've been doing so well on that. I've been real impressed. Devin Shore, great chance. Great rebound by Costin, wide open. Devin Shore trying to tuck it home. And Austin Hill, the puck is still loose. Devin Shore gets a handle of it. Tries to center it to Ryan, but great stick by McNabb to break that one up. And Cutter gets that one out. I don't think that matters that we're getting outshot. We're playing pretty good. They've had 2 power plays to us having 1. I think we're doing quite well. Actually, I think it's 2 power plays for each now. Ryan Hyman dashing in, being pushed up alongside of the boards by Hay. Great job there. Yeah, Mark not able to get a handle of it. CC chips it right back in. This one trying to be chipped up by the Knights and sent all the way down the ice. And this one picked up by Barry. Barry bounced off the boards over to CC. CC bounced off the boards again over to McDavid. We're going to be getting my favorite boy, my man, my buddy, Pearl of Wisdom into the stream here. So I'll just put on the good old handy dandy headset. And then we'll be getting them in here.
Hi, buddy.
Hang on. My headset's not wanting to turn on. The fuck?
I'm having a sandwich.
Give me a second, bud. Hey, Perlo.
How's it going?
Oh, is this my headset not working? People could hear you in the stream, but I can't hear you for some reason. Oh, hang on. I know why. Hang on.
Really?
I set up my new monitor today, which has now fucked my entire setup. Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Can't hear me though. Maybe do I have my? No, I don't have my.
Hang on here,
I don't
boys.
have
Let
any
me
mute.
just. Oh, where is it at? I don't know why I set up a new monitor and it's now fucked up my entire audio setup. Because I have a special audio setup where basically I have my audio go through this one little device that like I could control it all. And now it's not working. So wavelength system, which should be the one.
You can. Bryce can hear, so they can hear me, and Vegas just scored, by the way.
Oh, the Knights just scored too.
Yeah. Oilers are playing well though. Why couldn't they do this against LA? They played with this pace against LA, they would destroy LA.
What the fuck is going on with my setup? Why is this shit broken? This shit's fucking scuffed. Did that tip off a Bouchard?
I couldn't tell if it tipped off Bouchard or one of the Vegas player or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not responding,
Wasn't
probably
really-
it's 'cause I
wasn't-
can't hear you. Oh, maybe. Okay, hang on. So if I put it through the wavelength system, this through wavelength system, or I guess default, and then I'll have to. Oh, what was it again that I had to do? Shit. Oh yeah. Skype. That. Audio. There we go. Hey, Perla.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. I had to jump through a fucking ton of hoops to get my shit fixed. I don't know. I got a new monitor today because I needed to upgrade my monitors. So I got a new 24-inch monitor for my setup, and a nice 8x8 Hill. And apparently when I plugged it in, it took like one of my audio things and just fucked up my whole audio setup. So now it's back and working, and you should be in the stream.
Yeah, good. Just the wild tying it up with the Hurricanes. Oh my God. I'm doing a killer today, except I had a lot of money on the Kings. I thought for sure the Kings were gonna win that, for sure. But yeah, doing good. And why couldn't Edmonton play like this against LA? Like I don't even try to figure this team out.
I think I was seeing some posts and I was thinking about it. Is this like a coaching issue again? Where like maybe Tippett wasn't that bad. I mean, Tippett wasn't amazing because he just let players do what they wanted to do. But like here we have Woodcroft, who I feel, and let me know if I'm wrong, but it feels like this team is relying so much on McDavid and Draisaitl again. You know? Where it feels like everything we do is around those two guys, which, I mean, most teams are, but like when we send out our top 9, it's just like, okay, go out there, don't get scored against, survive, and then we'll throw out McDavid and Draisaitl and they'll score us goals. It feels like that way again.
Yeah, I mean, it can easily get like that, I suppose, but I just think there's no excuse for not having speed in a game.
No.
When you're built like this, there's just no excuse for not having speed in a game. That's it. Like if you're on they look at Florida, they were on 4 games and 6 nights on the road, and all of a sudden they play with pace and they have legs.
Yeah, like I was looking at the stats,
right?
like our
It's the
depth scoring
weirdest
is
spots.
horrible this year. You got McLeod who only has 5 goals, Puljujärvi has 3, Fogel has 3, Yamamoto has 3, Ryan has 3, Holloway with 2, Janmark who's just jumped in the lineup has 1. Like that's all we have for our depth scoring, and they're not scoring enough. That's my problem. We need our depth scoring to be able to produce, but that's just because the way that we built this is we didn't build it for offense for our depth. We have nobody to play offense down below. Big bomb from Barry. Nice save by Aiden Hill. As the game is tied up at 1-1. This one picked up by Carlson over to Martinez. Martinez flicks this one up all the way down the ice by Ryan. Was that goal by the Knights just bad defensive play? Or was it just a random fluke goal?
Nah, not really. No, there wasn't. It was just one of those shots that just happened to get through. That's not really much you can do about that. I didn't see what led up to the play though, because we were talking. So
Yeah.
maybe it could have been something like that.
Barry gets off to Drysdale. Drysdale chips it over to News. Oh. Martinez tries to chip this one out and chipped right back in by Barry. This one picked up by Martinez. 1:48 remaining here in the first period of action. This one chipped over to Pietrangelo. Over to number 8 and Kessel. Nice shot. That one blocked up and picked right up alongside of the boards by number 22 and Michael Amadilio. Now turned over. Now the Oilers on the attack over to Hyman. Hyman cutting towards the net. Nice backhand. That one missed the net wide. This one chipped over to McDavid. McDavid fans on the shot. Still has a handle of it though. Cuts right back up. Nice cut. Yeah, I don't know what Leafs fans are expecting from Engvall. I know he did really good last year, but the guy was never an offensive guy. Pure and simple. Engvall had a breakout season last year who had 34 points. He's not going to be a big point producer on the team. He's going to have like 25 to 30 points a season.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Well, I mean,
because he produced it big.
He's supposed to be bottom scoring. So people, if he isn't that, then of course they're going to be upset because that's really all they have for bottom scoring, which is not a thing. They don't have like it's certainly not. Who else is it? There's nobody there.
Crook can't score though. McDavid, great chance, and that one run off the right pad of Aiden Hill. And this one out of the zone, picked up by Nuge with 30 seconds remaining in the first. Nuge dashing into the zone, flicks it on the net. Aiden Hill tips it to the corner. And now this one picked up, and Carrier looking to carry it up for the Knights. Dashing into the zone, sends this one in deep. CC colliding with Carrier up alongside of the boards, and that one pulled up by Draisaitl. Sent over to Nuge, over to Darnell Nurse. And now that one chipped out of the zone, and that one will be the end of the first period of action as we're into our first intermission break. Oh, man. Oh, I did deadlifts today for the very first ever time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, my back's fucking killing me. Oh. My back's not happy with me.
You have to excuse me. I'm sweating this Carolina game now.
Oh, what's the Carolina game at?
1-1 in overtime, and I had Carolina for huge. I thought Carolina was going to destroy this. They just gave up possession.
Yeah, with how weird of a choice that was with going with Janmark on the top line, I don't mind it. But
no, I lost.
Damn. I don't mind it, but I feel like Janmark's not the guy to put up on the top line. He's not a top line guy, and he's not a guy to throw alongside of McDavid. It feels like McDavid and New just kind of carrying Janmark or Hyman. I think if you were to throw a guy up there, I would do either a McLeod, Costin, or Puljujärvi, but Puljujärvi hasn't been able to finish. So they're trying something, but or even fucking Holloway. Just throw Holloway up there. It's better than fucking Janmark.
Janmark is he's just a grinder guy. It's the coaches do this because they want to have somebody that is going to create pace for the other players. It's actually a message to McDavid. After last game, McDavid and Draisaitl and you don't say this too often, but they look like they were skating in mud for that.
Oh, they need to play
Like
a
it
lot.
was
They need to play a lot better. Like even Yamar's playing a little bit more time on ice than Draisaitl tonight. So it's like I think Woodcroft is like doing a kind of like a wake up call to a lot of the people. Oh yeah, dude, Ace, I agree with you. Holloway's not ready for the NHL. He needs to be sent down.
that's true.
Um,
That's
but yeah, Mark, I just don't feel as a guy that you throw up on the top line. But I feel like definitely it's a wake up call to a lot of the players. Like, hey, play a lot fucking better here. I've really been a big fan of Costin, though, man. Every fucking game I've been watching of him, I've been really enjoying his game, Klim Costin. That's a guy that I've really been enjoying, and I thought that should have been the choice to go up on the top line. Is Klim Costin. Either that or throw him alongside a Draisaitl. That might not be a bad fit to throw him alongside a Dry. Do like Dry, Costin, and Hyman. And then you could do I mean, at a point, should we try to throw Yamamoto back in the lineup or something? Or maybe something's bugging him still? Was he injured during those 13 games that he was playing? Because he was injured before the start of the season and we threw him in the lineup. Dude, our defensive problems, Bryce, we're just going to have to get used to it. They're never going to be addressed.
That's the thing is, like that they said that Vancouver, they always say, well, they got to have a better defensive system. And we were talking about that last time. No system is going to save our defense. Sorry, there's no system going to do it because they can't do it. They can't do it. Same as Vancouver, they can't do it. You can system yourself whatever system you want. Luke Shen is not going to help you playing 17 minutes a night in whatever system you put in place. It's not.
No, fuck no.
Right?
Especially when he's playing up on top pairing with Quinn Hughes or whatever. And that's the same with the Oilers. Like, are you really expecting to have Barry and Bouchard and Kulak and Cece all play like a very tight-knit defensive play? It's just not going to happen. And it feels like Woodcroft has been sometimes trying to do that. Like she's trying to play that like, all right, let's play a tight-knit game here for 24, the full game. It's like, dude, that's not going to work with this team. What worked last year was going out there and outscoring teams and just outpacing them and skating, right? That's what we've seen a lot of last year. But now Woodcroft, I feel like, is trying to put his game plan on them. And I don't mind. I thought a lot of people were hyping him up in Bakersfield, but I feel like this game plan that sometimes Woodcroft throws on this team, they're not moving enough. We see a player that gets positioned in front of the net and then one guy moving around. And sometimes even that one guy is not moving enough to even generate enough offense. That's my biggest problem right now is we're not moving around. We're not skating like we're talking about. And I think that's a big thing. We need to start skating a lot.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Captain Goose. Welcome into the stream.
Yeah, no, skating is just you can't do it. They have no choice but to skate. I mean, that's the way I see it for the Oilers. I mean, but it's hard to do what they have to do to be successful over an 82 game schedule because basically the forwards have to come back and play deep, and they have to skate their ass off every game, and they have to do it 82 games a year.
Yeah.
Right? And I think you're just asking too much from forwards to do that.
Oh, no doubt. You can't have your team do that throughout the entire 82 game schedule. It's not going to work.
You get games like because I asked when we got on the stream, why can't they do that against LA? Well, that's one of those days I think where their legs are just gone. There's times when there's going to be games when you're skating like they got to skate to win, that you're not going to have your legs.
Oh,
and that's what makes like teams like Carolina and Tampa Bay makes them so great because their forwards don't have to do everything.
Yeah, Ace, I agree. It's fucking or Ace. Yeah, we just need two solid D. Like, if you were to get rid of CC and get an actual good 2A defender or like a really really solid defensive defenseman, P.S. like John fucking Marino who was available, who only had Ty Smith in the third round pick. Oh, also, why did we trade away John Marino? Huh. Wonder why, man. Why did we trade him away for a 6th-round pick, which ended up being Shane LeChance? A big, goofy fucking grinder who's going to never end up to be anything. Can we talk about how
Yeah,
that was the stupidest fucking trade from Holland and how he continues to trade away prospects or letting prospects go that are actually ending up to be good? Mateo Blimmel and John Marino now add to that fucking list. And I think there's
I'm
actually a few more examples as well that we could pull up on dumb trades by Ken Holland. Like I honestly, Ken Holland, I love some of the moves that he's done, but at the exact same time, he's kind of a fucking idiot, and has done really nothing.
I really, there's so much that goes into how these moves are made, so I can't really say because sometimes you just you draft people and they're just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be.
Yeah, but I heard John Marino
Yeah,
wasn't like not like he
if
was up for
if
staying in Edmonton. He didn't care about staying in Edmonton.
well, if he was and they did, like
But
I
like you look at the
for the
trades,
life of
I
me, I
mean,
couldn't tell
it was
you what.
understandable. We were going into the COVID, and Mike Green kind of, that was trading away Brodziak in a 4th. But the dumbest one was trading away Sam Gagne and trading away 2 seconds, which ended up being Brock Faber and A2 Ratu for Andreas Anthony. Massive
Yeah,
overpayment. That was dumb.
2 seconds. I did
Dumb.
never understood what the hell
And
that
then also
was.
trading away Caleb Jones and a 3rd-round pick for Duncan Keith. Dumb. Dumb. Dumb.
Yeah, I don't understand the Athanasiu one. I would hope that maybe like somewhere down the road he was kind of doing Eisenman a favor, and because they'll do that, they know each other, right? And general managers will do that. Look, we need draft picks right now. Somewhere down the road, we'll do a trade, and I'll give you those draft picks back and stuff like that. That happens.
Yeah,
I would
but
hope that's what it was.
maybe.
And not only that, for the sake of Athanasiu, who was having some mental health issues
Yeah.
apparently, and all kinds of stuff. So, and they love the guy, right? They both know him. So there was probably a lot more to that trade than we know. But I want to really, ever since they made that trade, I'm watching to see we better Stevie Eiserman better let us destroy him in a trade in the future because that was brutal. What the hell? You don't like for what you're getting on the ice, 2 second round
Well, and
picks.
we traded away Sam Gagne, who honestly, like, why trade that guy for a guy who used to do good, right? That was the hope that Andreas Anthony was gonna rework his game alongside a Connor McDavid. Even though Gagne wasn't terrible, he had 12 points in 36 games that year. He wasn't terrible. We weren't an amazing team. So why pick up a guy who then came to our team and had 2 points in 9 games and did nothing in the playoffs? Right? Like, made no sense. But it
Yeah.
is what it is. I think, yeah, losing Chris Russell was kind of an L because we replaced him with Ryan Murray. And Ryan Murray has been
Well,
stinky.
I mean, it's not a big L to lose Chris Russell,
No,
but when you have absolutely
but to be
nothing
quite
to,
honest with you, Chris Russell would have been a better 6th defenseman than what we have than fucking
oh,
Nemalainen, than Ryan Murray,
no doubt
and
about that.
Broberg, who hasn't been able to step up.
But
Like,
he's not even playing though,
no,
Chris Russell.
no, I don't know what he's
So
doing. I think he only, like, I don't even think he got any biters, but he would be a good defenseman for one team to sign that need a little bit of extra defensive help.
I think he's kind of gibbled up now. I think he's pretty much on like call it a
Yeah,
career
I think so
himself.
too. I think he's done. Not having the
So we
lead when I
wouldn't
join
even
the stream,
we wouldn't
shocker.
have gone.
Yeah, shocker when they don't have the lead. I know. We actually wasn't a bad first period per se. Wasn't terrible. Also, guys, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well there, boys. It'll be very much appreciated. And make sure to go check out my man Perlo. His link is up in the pin comment up at the top. He's just 11 subs away from hitting
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers. So make sure to go check out his channel as well. His link is up at the pinned comment up at the top. Yeah, I thought the Oilers did pretty good, honestly, this period. I thought we outplayed the Knights.
Yeah.
I felt like we
Yeah.
were
I
playing a
know.
really
They did
strong
play well.
game. We were skating, doing a lot of good things. Draisaitl is actually fucking skating and not looking like a fat bum out there. I'm not afraid to say that. Draisaitl's been looking like shit the last few games, man. I fucking
Yeah.
hated his game. He's been so fucking lazy. Hasn't been
And
skating. Not doing his
and he
shit.
can be a whiny bitch too. But on the same note, I kind of get it too, because I think Draisaitl knows, like, why do we have to do everything here every night?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a point where when you're on a team and the manpower you have on defense is not sufficient or in any other place,
Yeah.
it really affects a team because you can't really say it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say it. You can't really admit it out loud or even, but you have to watch it every day and go, what are we going to do or when are they going to do something about it? And I guess I would imagine as a forward that is, a beast like Draisaitl or other, it can affect you. It can affect you, I think.
Oh,
So it's not like it's been a long time.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like he's ever played for the Oilers with a good defense.
God, no.
You know.
Oh, did you hear about Nikolai Ehlers being out for the rest of the season?
Yeah.
That dude, that fucking sucks. You want to know why, Perlo? I have him on my fantasy team, and Evander Kane, and Drysdale. All fucking gone for the rest of the goddamn season. And I'm sitting here with a 6-0 team, Perlo. A 6-0 team, and I have fucking so many goddamn injuries to my star players, and I'm being carried by Kucherov and Stamkos and Gorgiev. And Kalen Addison, who's been doing pretty good.
And I gotta eat crow, as they like to say.
What's that?
I gotta eat crow, the old saying. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's an old saying.
I've never heard of that saying.
It basically means that you gotta take back your words or admit that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Eating crow. Especially if you were bragging about it, which I don't think I really was, but maybe I was. I think I have a tendency to do that.
We don't brag, Perlo.
Gorgiev is good.
I love Gorgiev, dude. Holy shit. I think I was more higher on Gorgiev than I was than you, eh? Because I was like, Gorgiev will do good. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure.
Oh, Cooch, I have to trade for Cooch. That's the problem. Someone in my, because it's a big, 32 team fantasy league. So you have to, most players are taken up unless you take up the bums. I do want to do a trade because I do need to do a trade. Because now I'm going to have cap, right? I'm going to have tons of cap. But just the problem is I got no fucking picks to trade. My best picks are third-round picks. So I'm not really going to be able to pick up too much.
Oh yeah, by the way, one of the reasons why I got on a little late is I finished and posted my 4 trade video today. So
nice.
You guys can check that out. Yeah.
Yeah, go check that out after the stream. Go check it out.
The first person who commented on it said, and I would hope he's correct here, but I don't know, it seems a little far-fetched, but maybe it certainly would be a progressive thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That he says he thinks that JT Miller is still going to get traded.
Who?
This fellow the first person that commented on my chat.
They still believe JT Miller's going to get traded? Who the fuck is going to want to take that contract?
I don't know, but I mean, that would be the smarter move if they could find a way to do it for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. It says, can you do that?
I don't know. He is a point of game center making $6 million
right now,
but
it's going up to $8.
We just talked about last time we were on together that
Oh,
it's going up to $8, but we just talked last time that there's not much center needed for
Oh, no
center
wonder
here.
why.
But,
I was kind of wondering tonight. I'm like, why? Why is the the stream not like it's a bad thing, but I'm like wondering why the viewers are like only at 10 views and why it's like not like getting as much as the normal viewers. There is a stream going on by Sportsnet of PJ Stock, Andrew Peters, and Craig Rivet doing a live stream of the game, and it's
oh,
showing the full game.
Craig Rivera. Oh, of the
Yeah,
Oilers
of the
game.
Oilers game, full fucking view
Oh
of
yeah.
the Oilers game,
Oh yeah. And they're showing the
showing the
game
game.
too.
Yeah,
Uh,
that always
yeah.
fucks the stream. People, and it's understandable. I mean, I would if I were to see me and be like, this guy's not showing any gameplay. Fuck it, go watch this stream.
Yeah, because they are allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen with this though, because they're using YouTube quite a bit here. Like I think it's possible YouTube eventually is going to be like, wait, we want some television rights in this.
I think, well, it already kind of has that type of rights where, like, if you upload a video, you have rights to that content. If someone else uses it, then you could like copyright that person if they don't do the proper
they
things.
They own the rights to the television, right? So Sportsnet can do what they're doing.
Oh yeah,
but I think YouTube can eventually go, okay, you guys are doing this for free, like. You're not getting if you're on another network or something like that. You got to pay for that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We're just letting you use our software for free. Okay, this is gonna stop. You're gonna have to start paying us if you want to get on here now. Because they're not. I don't think you're gonna lose viewership from YouTube.
Dude, this is ridiculous. Even the fucking live stream of the game is ahead of my stream. What the fuck? I'm watching on Sportsnet now, paying $200 a fucking year, and you're telling me that the YouTube stream is faster than mine? Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Fucking stupid. We're back here for the second period of action. Eichel, great opportunity, right quick to start up the second period. That one sent over the net. Honestly, Perlo, I think we would be doing a better job than PJ Stock and Craig Rivet and Andrew Peters. Those guys are bums. They don't know what they're talking about. We'll replace them.
I don't really know what crowd Craig Rivet is.
I've never even heard like him, and same with Andrew Peters. I know he used to play hockey, but
he played. Andrew Peters was a goaltender, right?
Yeah.
And Craig Rivet played
defenseman.
for Montreal.
Yeah, Montreal, San Jose. Yo, holy shit, Kyle, dropping the big fucking 20 bomb. Woo! Kyle, thank you very much for the big old 20 bomb. Thank you very much, brother.
Thanks a lot,
I appreciate it, man. That is a huge shout out to my man Kyle for the huge $20 dono. Get some dono hype in the chat. Let's go.
Is that a record?
That's a record. That's the most fucking highest dono we've ever received on the channel.
Kyle's going into the Perlo Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
Dude, dude, I should get like a big old photo frame or something like that, and I'll like paint people's names on them or something.
Yeah.
So if you drop a big old dono, I'll write you up a nice backhand. I'll look into that. We'll maybe get like a whiteboard and we'll put that in the background of the videos.
Yeah, the Peyton and Perlo Hall of Fame or something.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And then on the other side, we'll have the Peyton and Perlo Hall of Fame, and then we'll have the Peyton and Perlo reach around game.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We'll have one dedicated reach around guy going towards per video.
Yeah.
Tonight it is Tyson Berry. No. Yeah. Honestly, I gotta say, I really don't hate Tyson Berry very much anymore because he's such the nicest, kindest human being I've ever met in my life.
Oh, that's the thing.
Dude, I can't hate him anymore, man. I can't yell Berry as passionate anymore.
That's what's so shitty about it is
I used to dog on the guy, and now I hear so many good stories about Berry, and I'm like, oh, man.
He's as shitty of a player as he is as good of a person.
It's crazy.
That's the bad part. Yeah, he's just like an unbelievable person.
It's insane.
He's constantly helping all the time and doing
dances and so cool to the community.
And then, Oh yeah, he's like crazy community guy. It's like I know that's what sucks about it.
And he loves dancing too. I keep seeing videos of him dancing all the time. Such a cheerful, happy dude.
Yeah, and people. Why do you have to suck at defense
I
though?
know. Just
That's
play
the
good
thing.
defense and I would love you.
Yeah,
This one gets sent in deep.
you're
Picked up behind the net as Haig tries to get this one out. Kept it in the zone. Nice shot from Costa. Missed the net wide. McLeod with a second opportunity, but that one gets locked up. Where's the Knights lineup? There we go. This one picked up by White Cloud, looking to get this one out. Carrying it up for the Knights as he sends this one deep into the zone. Battle up alongside of the boards. Kolasar trying to get a handle of his Costin chips over to Puljujärvi. Man, we're not able to chip it in deep enough. My lord, I keep seeing that where we try to do these chip in and we do it like half-assed. This one chipped right up. Picked up by Bouchard. And now try to get it over to Holloway, but that one turned over. Pietrangelo looking to carry this one out. Whipped right back up. Over to number 22 in Amendelio. Cutter has a handle of it. He fanned on the shot. Being pushed up alongside of the boards. This one chipped around up to the point. Over to Pietrangelo. Nice shot. Nice blocker save by Skinner. Battling it for it. Tries to chip it back in. And now picked up by Kessel. Up to the point and Martinez. That one exits the zone. Martinez over to Pietrangelo. Over to Martinez. Chips this one over to Cutter. Cutter dashing into the zone. Sticking to the outside. Murray all over him. Kessel flicks this one over to Eichel. Eichel whips this one over to Theodore. Theodore, nice pass over to Kessel, but great stick by Kulak. And now picked right back up by Eichel. As he gets shoved out of the zone. Still has a handle of it. Eichel sends this one up. Ooh, over to Stone. Mark Stone, breakaway for a backhand. And Skinner makes a beautiful save. And now it is a... Oh, it is a fucking penalty shot for Mark Stone now.
check it out. 1-1. Yeah, I know. Now we're going to get a penalty shot. I still think I'd rather take. I don't know.
How is that a fucking
I'd
penalty,
like to
man? I don't agree with that.
Oh.
That's not a fucking penalty. Bullshit.
I don't know about that. You got to resue that again, man. That looked like a penalty to me. Maybe if I didn't see the.
I seen the stick kind of go in there, but I don't know if that really interpeded with Mark Stone. I thought he caught an edge. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I'm sure those.
Mark Stone.
Yeah, it looked like a penalty.
Carrying it up for a nice shot and right through the 5-0, and the Knights take the lead. Fucking goddamn it. Of course, it was Ryan Murray out there, too. Oh, that sucks, man. Fuck, that sucks. I knew that was going to go in, too. I had that feeling. I hate breakaways with us and shootouts. It's not a good recipe. Uh, 2-1 for the Knights. Welcome in, Looney. I think we could come back. It's a possibility. This one over to Costin. Costin staying to the outside. Nice shot. Nice save by Aiden Hill.
This is nowhere near over.
No. It's only fucking 5 minutes into the second here.
Vegas is such a tough team now.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you see that?
I thought the goaltending was going to be a problem. That's why I didn't put them like winning the Pacific. But as soon as the goaltending wasn't the problem, they're winning the Pacific.
Oh,
There's
no doubt.
about that. They could win the cup. They could win the cup now.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
Did you see Caulfield? Did Caulfield score that last second goal from Montreal? I do believe.
Yeah,
Insane,
I did see that. And guess what I had?
What, Montreal?
I had Montreal, yeah, which was cool. But I also put a live bet for Montreal over 4.5 goals.
Oh my god. No way, man.
Yeah. Like in this first period, or like they were up 3-2 or something, or 2-2. I think it was 2-2. And I said, "Oh, Montreal's going to score for sure the way they're playing right now. They might not win, but they're going to score. So I put a live bet over 4.5. And yeah, see, that just goes to show, like last month, all those were going the other way.
Yeah, just not going in for you.
Yeah, like everything those kind of things were happening on the other side of it. Now it's all
Over to
happening.
McDavid, great chance, big save by Aiden Hill. That's some good puck movement here. One does not stay in the zone. CC not able to keep it in. Dude, I thought Campbell would be playing tonight too, but oh my fucking god, what a diving save by Skinner. Holy shit, bad turnover. Jesus Christ, boys.
I don't think you're going to see Jack Campbell for a bit.
No, Stuart Skinner's playing so goddamn good. We're playing the hot hand, and that's what we should be doing.
Of course. What else are you going to do about that? And the thing is, the bad thing is that Jack Campbell has like insecurity issues. All right. So the more he doesn't play, the worse he's going to play probably the next time he's in.
$5 million for.
Doesn't he have a sports psychologist, for the love of God?
I don't fucking know, man. He's getting paid.
Like,
he's getting paid
on.
$5 million a year.
How many? I mean, he's got the talent, right?
I know, he's just so inconsistent, man.
He's fast. He's like super quick.
Oh, nice header pass. I broke it up though. I still have it. Cut her down below to Kessel. Kessel has the handle of it. Delayed penalty on the play.
Did you ever see Talladega Nights?
I've seen clips of it, yes.
Oh, you gotta watch that
movie, I know, I should. Dude. It's a good fucking movie, I know.
Quick like a spider monkey. That's it. But you're not gonna get it because you don't know. Anybody in the chat see Talladega Nights? That is like, I have seen, there are very few movies that I've seen like over 10 times. That's one of them.
Yeah, there's only a few shows. That's Trailer Park Boys that I've watched over 50 times.
Oh, Trailer Park Boys, Joe. I think we got on the TP Boys for a while, didn't we?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Did we talk TP Boys?
Yeah, a long time ago. I think it was like last year we talked about it a ton. I watched that show like 50 times over, man. Like that.
I love that show. You watched the movie or like
the entire show, the movies, like fucking everything, man. Anything that was Trailer Park Boys shit, I was there. There watching.
I was a diehard, and I'm not even a series guy.
Welcome in, JT.
I don't have time for that, but I watched like 2 episodes and I was hooked, man. I watched everything.
I even got my ex in Calgary addicted to that shit because I would just like sit down and just watch it like every day during like when we were stuck in isolation. That was constantly on in the background. I'd just be throwing on Trailer Park Boys and we'd go smoke some shit and then come back in, lay in bed, just fucking throw on Trailer Park Boys again. That's all I watched. I just watched that on repeat. On fucking repeat. Just Trailer Park Boys. It was like my piece. I don't really watch it very much anymore just because I'm taking a break off of it. But I feel like I gotta do another rewatch of it. Just because it's so goddamn good. But the thing that's awesome about it, it's such a quick show. Easy to watch. Right? Like, it has a good storyline. It's so fucking good.
But it's so quotable. And then there's like little things that you sometimes don't even realize was said. And then you watch it the next time and you catch it, like Rickyisms and shit that you don't
there's so much shit that you see that like on the side or the shit that you didn't catch. Like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's just packed with
humor, this is Worst Case Ontario.
Worst Case Ontario. Worst Case
Ontario. We don't let up a goal here, and we kill this 2-minute power play off.
Yeah, we get to kill what we do is not only will we kill the power play, we get a shorthanded goal, so we get 2 birds stoned at once.
Season 3 season finale. Oh, what is that? I get everything mixed up now because I haven't watched it in a bit. Season 3 finale. I don't even remember what happened. Yeah, that's whole fucking Rickyism page. That's so funny, dude.
Oh yeah, fucking, I have
a link is only as long as your longest strong chain.
I don't have the people words to express.
All for all, and one for one.
That's the whole thing. When you say it with other people too, it'll make you laugh
That's
just as
something.
hard as
That's
the
something
first
that
time
Matthews lives by. All for all, one for one. All right, Heisenstein. Instead of all right, Einstein, it's Heisenstein.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when he said this too. I never heard the rest of the show after he said this word. Bagman.
That was Money Could Suck My Cock episode. That was the episode where he fucking had a whole shit ton of money he was paying everyone. It's like, I'm getting...
Was that Bagman?
I think so.
Badminton?
Oh, fuck the Oh, Bagminton. Bagminton.
I didn't even hear the rest of the show. I couldn't stop laughing. That was the whole thing. Is sometimes he would say shit, and you didn't even know what the rest of the show was after that because you couldn't stop. Like Sam Squash.
Oh, I told you so.
I told you so.
I told you so. Is this an Oilers play-by-play or Trailer Park Boys podcast? This is everything.
Well, dude, you don't know, man.
Well,
If you come here, if you're looking for just like some straight edge play-by-play, this ain't
no,
for you.
we sometimes occasionally do play-by-play alongside of Ricky-isms, which we are. I'm gonna be throwing this into my play-by-play all the time now. What I'm gonna be doing instead of I told you so, I'm gonna be I told you so. All right, Heisenstein, you fucking genius. Help, Ricky! I'm stuck. Yeah, Bubble stuck in the badminton net. Yeah, his glass is lodged in there. He's like, help, Ricky! I'm stuck. Oh my god, dude! There's so many. Dirts. Instead of deer, it's dirts.
Or
Does a bear shit on the Pope?
if there's a scrap and there's everything all over the ice, we'll say it looks like a tropical earthquake blew through.
Don't judge a cover of a book by its look.
Denial and error.
Get bornt. Let's get bornt.
Yeah, I love that. I use that one all the time.
Yeah, dude, bornt. It's my board day.
It's my board.
Nice save by Skinner.
I put it right on my cake and everything.
It's my board day.
It's my board day. I was born
today.
Oh, classic.
Dude, I used to like watch that show so much. I was picking up like fucking. I used to talk like them and shit. Just like say like their Ricky-isms and shit. Nice shot. That one just missed in that wide. Man, the Knights are really playing fucking great hockey in the second here.
Yeah, they are. This team is just unreal.
Oh, big hit up alongside of the boards by White Cloud on Costin. Holy crow.
I got to tell you the truth. I'm fully rooting for the Oilers. Fully. But I did pick Vegas tonight.
Well, it's understandable. I felt like the Knights were
But
going to win.
I'm fully rooting for the Oilers. I don't care about losing the bet. I want the Oilers to win, but this team is so freaking strong, especially against our defense and their defense. I mean,
Nuge gets it over to Draisaitl. We're about halfway through the second period of action. The power play we did kill off again. Our PK has been improved vastly, so that's some good positive signs to look at.
Yeah.
Skinner bounces one up over to Nuge. She's not able to handle it very well, though, as Pietrangelo gets a handle of it. He whips it right back into the zone. Bumped up alongside of the boards is number 20 in Stevenson, and now sent over to Bouchard. Bouchard flutters this over to Fogle. Nice pass over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl taking this one up. He cuts back. Draisaitl waits. Up to the point to CC. CC looking around, gets it over. Gets it over to Darnell Nurse. Nurse over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl right into the back of the net for the Edmonton Oilers. And the Oilers tie it up at 2, baby. And Draisaitl with an absolute rocket bearing to the back of the net. Atta boys. That was a smart play by Fogle. The great breakout play where he got up alongside of the boards and got over to Draisaitl. That was a really smart play.
Oh, it's gonna be an exciting game now.
2-2 Oilers.
She's gonna open up now.
Let's go, boys. You know what's weird? We could score 6 in front of Campbell, then we could barely score in front of Skinner. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, we just scored, so we did get 1. Picked up by Janmark. He throws it on the net. Nice save. That was a dumb play by Janmark. Why throw it up alongside of the net? Like, try to keep it alive in the zone instead of throwing a dumb shot at the net when there's no one in front. Like, that was kind of dumb by Janmark. Janmark bounced off the glass. Janmark gets a handle of it, carrying this one up. Gives it off for McDavid. McDavid makes a nice move. He gets tripped up, though. Stoke continues to go on. McDavid still has a handle of it, chips it down below. Janmark doesn't see that McDavid was going to do that, so he didn't get a handle of it. See, this is why I don't like Janmark up on the top line. I'm going to pick apart Janmark for the rest of this game.
He's not creative enough.
Well, what he was doing, okay, so you see that play where McDavid was in that corner. Instead of you fucking standing behind the net waiting for McDavid to rim it down there, you see that there's another Knights player that's going to be picking off that play. So you be hard on that guy. You don't just stand there like, oh shit, the Knights have it now. You be hard on them. Get a handle of that puck or make it hard for them to lead the zone instead of it being an easy exit. This one picked up in the corner by Cutter. He has a handle of it, trying to cut down in the corner, but McDavid cuts him off. Battle up alongside of the boards. Yeah, Mark is actually from Vegas. He was drafted from Dallas. Hyman leaves it for CC as he just chips it in the corner. Picked up by Haig. This one sent out. Picked up by Kessel. Murray trying to get it right back. Sent in deep. Picked up by Whitecloud. Whitecloud has a handle of it over to Haig. Over to Kessel as this one chipped way out into the stanchions as that one's out of play. Man, I ate some pasta and now I'm getting indigestion and heartburn. Isn't that just the fucking worst?
Yeah, we can't keep on using Campbell as an scapegoat though.
What the fuck are my goddamn tubs? I'll be right back.
Yeah, it was Janmark was in Dallas. Then he went to Vegas. Yeah. Who is? I always get Janmark and Yarncroc mixed up. Because Yarncroc was in Nashville, I believe, right? Who was it? I think it was it Janmark or Yarncroc that signed like a 7-year, $2 million a year contract when he was like really fairly young, and everybody thought he was undervaluing himself.
That was Yarncroc.
That was Yarncroc. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Yarncroc. Oh my god, heartburn.
It turned out to be a really smart move for him.
Oh yeah, because that was gonna be probably the best he was gonna be ever paid. Or the D has bad luck. Remember losing Sekera then Klepbaum? Sekera was just because he got injured 24/7. But Sekera was a legend though. He was hella good.
Yeah, he was good. What did he finished in Dallas, didn't he?
Carolina. His analytics were insane, man. Holy shit. Looking back at it, he was like very good, and I cannot believe we got him for the contract that we did get him at. This guy on TikTok said you shouldn't watch sports because you're vicariously living through players.
Vicariously living through players? I suppose people can do that, but...
Yeah, I guess because you're a big fan of that, but that's just anything you do. When you watch a fucking TV show, don't you live vicariously through that character? Yeah. It's like anything you do entertainment-wise, of course you're going to live through that player. But it's about like, differentiating yourself from that person and yourself.
Right. And it's like the same. It's like people that say, I don't watch. I don't like watching hockey because the players get paid too much now. So do you watch TV?
Yeah, yeah. Do you watch actors being paid
All
$10 million?
to $150 million for one movie? But like, I don't. I never understood that. It was better when they got paid less. Better for who?
Cole Starr going in
What
the
are you
box, power
talking
play for the
about?
Oilers.
I don't understand. Because they played for the love of the game. You think these guys? People are really don't understand what it takes to be an NHL player. Forget about the money.
It's
You
hard.
know what it takes to be a profession, the best in the world at what you do, regardless of the sport, dude. Money's not going to get you there. Like the love of money is not going to get you there. You got
But
to be, just got to be way more
the
than that.
biggest thing that I've been seeing right now is just like a lot of like relationships between YouTubers and people. Like these like two like people are like trying to be, I guess, like really close friends with like people like us, like streamers like us. They try to be like viewers that are just really into that person, really like try to be friends with like super famous people when you're just never going to be friends with that person. And some people like develop their whole like personality by it, or give that person money, or act like that's their friend when it really isn't. It's crazy what the internet has kind of bred, but that's just kind of the world.
Yeah, they're just friends with the
Yeah,
Benedicts.
friends with Benedicts. Yeah.
The Benedicts. Friends with benefits. Friends with the. I'm
That,
doing.
that was
I'm
when that
doing
was when they
Ricky's.
were in the car and like, oh, so we're friends with Benedicts, eh? Do that. Sarah's like, yeah, I guess you could say that. Just went over to McDavid up alongside of the boards. He lost the handle of that one, and Martinez sends it all the way down the ice. Stopped up by Skinner. You know what? That's the problem with doing these games real late. We just get real goofy at these times, man. It's goofy hours.
I know it's 2-2. We should be doing every single play-by-play here. This is
I know,
supposed to
but
be
that's the
really.
problem with being these fucking games at late. Like, I get tired, so it's just like my mind's just like, it's all over the place. It's like one moment I'm like, oh, hockey, right? I gotta watch hockey. That's what I'm here to do. Next moment I'm like, oh, let's fuck around. Let's fuck around, talk about Trailer
Yeah.
Park Boys with and friends with Benedicts, and show up and fuck around.
Sorry, we're not getting the hang of
In the
this.
hank of this.
Yeah. I'd say we got 14 in the chat when you got like all that stuff going on.
Oh
I'd say
yeah, I
we're
think we
doing
have a
pretty
pretty
well.
good, pretty tight stream tonight, boys. Thank you guys for all tuning in. If you guys haven't already, make sure
Yeah.
to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. It'll be very much appreciated. Make sure to go check out my man Pearl of Wisdom. His link is up in the pinned comment up at the top, so go check him out as well.
Yeah. Got 10 more. Just find
Dude,
10
how often
friends.
do
Give me a
announcers get
sub so
goofy?
I
Dude,
can.
honestly, a lot of announcers get pretty goofy. But some of them are just not. They're not as funny as us.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're not as funny as us.
But they're actually they they do they do play by play and have talent and
And apparently are really good
you
and
know
supposed to get paid.
they're experts. They're experts, right? So yeah, if you like that sort of thing, I guess you like that. But yeah, not
Dude,
too
I
many
hate
times I
that.
get
like,
goofy
why
on
do we
that.
need?
Well,
I mean, I would
who
love
who
Tarasenko, but
does
like,
who
we don't
does do it?
fucking need Tarasenko, man. We need defense, not Tarasenko.
Like and this is like a big rumor too. Like it's a big rumor because I saw it on the Twitter.
We're back
So
to
it
even
must be.
strength as well. 5-12
Uh,
remaining.
what the hell are we gonna give up for
I don't
that?
know, man. Philip Broberg.
Yeah, couldn't do it for
Hey,
Chick
but yeah,
or
for fucking Tarasenko, for a guy that
for,
has
for
that
another
has an
scoring winger.
expiring contract. Yeah, it's a real good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, great idea. Love the ideas that Holland comes up with.
this is color commentary. It's
Very
colorful
colorful.
commentary.
St. Louis has actually been turning
It's-
themselves around,
yeah.
actually, to note. St. Louis has been been pretty good over the last few games. I talked about that in my power rankings. I put them up at like 15th in the power rankings. Mostly because I think they've been slowly turning themselves around lately. Been winning a few games. They beat the Ducks last night, so They're what now? 4 in a row games, so they're turning around a little bit. Oh shit, hang on. I gotta go switch loads of laundry. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Before I forget. Actually, I'll do that at our intermission before I forget because I have a load of laundry that I gotta go dry. You just got an ad? Yeah, it's because I played ads on you fuckers. Get fucking trolled. How do you like these ads? Gotta make the money. Gotta make the cents per dollar. Arizona County's been okay, but I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be staying forever.
Yeah, they're a hardworking team and they have a great with a really good system. Great coach. And Vimelka looks like he's like Dominic
Yeah.
Hasek sometimes. If he gets consistent like that, they are going to be insane eventually. Like when you got a goaltender that when he goes into his 55 stops, he reminds me of Dominic Hasek. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a pretty entertaining game here tonight as well. I remember Sean Burke playing for Hartford. Fuck. I mean, I don't remember watching, but I remember him playing on there.
Sean Burke,
goaltender
goaltender
Yep.
Sean Burke.
Slash analyst.
Yeah,
Oh no. Slash Team Canada. He
played for New
nice shot by McDavid.
Jersey.
Big save by Aid Hills. We're back from commercial break. Marshall chips this one over to Smith. Bouchard pokes it in the corner. Kulak trying to get a handle of it. Now this one picked up by William Karlsson. Gets shoved up alongside of the boards by Bouchard as he takes him down. Marshall chips it down below to Karlsson again. Great move. Dangling out Bouchard. Gives it off to Riley Smith. Tries to center it. This one poked into the corner. Yeah, Mark, I don't know what the fuck were you doing. Why did you take the long way? Yeah, I don't know why Woodcroft has decided that I'm going to keep Woodcroft up on, or Mark up on the top line.
Yeah, I thought he might do it for a couple
But this
shifts
is
to
all
prove a
fucking
point.
game, man. Mark again leaves it for Barry. Barry cutting down. Nice shot. That went right off the back of the net. Barry tries to wrap it around, but he fans on the chance, and not Pietrangelo. Looking to chip this one out. Cutter carrying it up. Giving off to Howden. Back over to Cutter, trying to get it on the net. Picked right back up by Cutter up to the point, or Amadillo. Over to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo trying to get it on the net, but Devon Shore all over him as that one gets poked out of the zone and picked right up by Martinez. Over to Kessel. Kessel makes a nice move over to Cutter. Cutter chips that one in, but turned over by Barry. This one sent all the way down the ice and picked up and stayed down by Pietrangelo. Martinez chips this one up. Tries to chip it all the way down the ice, and this one picked up in the corner by Stevenson. Stevenson, that one, big bomb by Stone, and Skinner will snake that one down and then take a stoppage of play. 3:19 remaining in the second period of action. Good few chances by the others. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Janmark tonight. I've really not enjoyed his play up on the top line. Costin, I've really enjoyed his game. McDavid and Hyman, I thought been doing pretty good, but like when you're carrying a fucking bum like Janmark, it's kind of hard to play pretty good. I've been loving the Draisaitl Nuge Fogle line. Holy shit, that line's good. Loving that line. They've gotten all the goals so far tonight. And it seems like Draisaitl's waking up a bit tonight. Yes.
Let me see what.
And now picked up and sent over to Theodore, trying to chip this one up. Over to Eichel. He's carrying this one into the zone for the Knights. Right back up to the point, but great stick by Fogle. Picked up by Theodore now. Theodore, nice shot. Big save by Skinner. Fogle trying to get this one up out of the zone, but that one turned over by Stevenson down below to Eichel. Eichel being pressured by Cece. Cece all over Eichel, but Eichel still able to get it over to Stevenson. He almost turned that one right back over, and I'll stay down by Fogle as he flutters this one all the way down the ice. This one tamed down by Theodore. Theodore cuts behind the net and looking to flick this one out over to Eichel. Eichel carrying this one up for the Knights. Tried to bounce it up to the point, but he keeps a handle of it. Mark Stone tries to flutter it up to the point, but nailed up alongside of the boards by Nurse, sent right back down below. Eichel gets a handle of it again. 2:18 remaining in the second period of action. Eichel cuts down below, turned over by Draisaitl over to Nuge. Nuge Looking to carry this one out for the Oilers as he sends this one deep into the zone. Puljujarvi going hard after the puck. Battling with Kolasar. Nice hit up along the side of the boards, but not picked up by Haig. Haig over to Whitecloud. This one gets fluttered up. And now this one will be picked up in the corner by Carrier. Kolasar tried to get it over. And now picked up by Carrier. Murray battling with Carrier up alongside of the boards. This one wrapped around. Whitecloud sent down below to Carrier. Battling with Murray up alongside of the boards. Now picked up by Kolasar. Kolasar has it up alongside of the boards. Nice shot by Kolasar. Big save by Skarin. Now the Oilers like to be on the attack. Costin carrying this one in. Haig all over him. Great stick by Haig. That's the problem with the Vegas Go Knights. When you're going up against this team, they got 3 great defensive pairings.
Yeah. And they all can do everything. That's the thing. Like, they all can move the puck. They can all do pretty much
You know, one thing, there will be a penalty. At least Yamark got a penalty called on him, as will be 2 minutes for holding on the Knights. The thing that I'm honestly not excited about when, we trade away Puljujarvi and maybe when he does break out, I always talk with fans. I mean, I talk with my dad a lot about it, and sometimes when I talk with my dad or even other fans, we bring up oh, this player would have never been able to do that here in Edmonton, or would have never been able to develop. I hate that shit. Because how many fucking players have we seen come into this organization?
And never would be able to do it.
Fuck all with them.
How many times you say that before you say we're the problem? I mean, Strome.
It's like
Jeff Petrie.
What is it? Kind of an example. It's like, oh fuck. It's like when you go get a new wife or something. You think you're not the problem, it's the wife. So then you break up with that girl and you go on to the next one. And then, something bad happens with that one again when you never really look at yourself. That's the way that the Oilers work. They keep fucking bouncing off of girls like you would not fucking believe it and thinking, we're not the problem.
How many guys are there? Like Strome, before him.
Ryan Strome, Petrie, Marino.
Eberle had already developed.
Eberle developed, but we shipped him out of town because he didn't perform once in the fucking playoffs. And our first playoff ever when Nuge and Lucic were both struggling that entire round. There's so many examples of players that we've just not developed right because we don't have the right coach or just the right system or whatever it may be. It's just so many fucking players. It's just ridiculous. And then they're like, oh, we would have never been able to do that. It's like, dude, how many fucking times are we going to say that? That, we can't do anything about it. It's not our fault. Well, maybe it is. McDavid centers that power play opportunity with the last few seconds remaining in the second period of action over to McDavid. McDavid fans on the shot. I've been seeing that a lot from McDavid tonight. He's been not able to handle that puck very well tonight. This one over to Drysdale. Nice center and pass to Puljujarvi, who's out on the power play. Nice opportunity. And that one will be the ending of the second period of action. That was a pretty good chance for Vegas, shorthanded. But we are up. Or, well, not up, but the game is tied.
We're tied. We did tie it up.
Well, that's all right. At least this game's going half decently fast.
Yeah, well, it is pretty quick. There's not many penalties. There's not much stuff happening after the whistle. There's not much hate in this game.
No, just some high-speed action, some fun hockey. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Pietrangelo is not a top 5 D-man in the NHL. Nope.
Top 5 in the NHL? He's not even the best D-man on his own team.
Nope. Yeah, nowhere even near the best D-man on his own team. He's not even a top 10.
Shea Theodore is the best defenseman they have.
He's definitely not top 5. You got Makar, Fox.
Any NHL? No.
Who do we got?
No.
Kale.
Slavin.
Heskinainen.
Slavin.
We got Hedman. Slavin. There's so many other better defensemen.
Yeah, yeah. We just named 5 there. Hedman, Slavin, Heiskanen, Fox.
Who the fuck is Trump? Who the fuck is Trump? He's back on Twitter? Who the fuck is this buffoon? No, JK. We just don't talk about politics up in here.
Oh, good that he's back on Twitter. I don't care. As long as everybody's back on Twitter. I do like the fact that they not bringing all those people back that they blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what political background they are and stuff like that. So I like the fact that Elon Musk did what he did. If he is actually going to do what he says he's going to do.
Yeah, Elon's kind of a fucking dummy. I'm not a big fan of Elon. I think he's a fucking...
Really?
Yeah, he's just he just back rides on people. Tesla is not very great. A lot of their cars are kind of ass. A lot of other self-driving cars are better. He makes like false promises and shit. And I mean, Elon Musk is, especially all this Twitter shit. He did all the whole Twitter blue shit, and it kind of backfired on him. And everyone knew that it was going to backfire, and he decided to launch it anyways.
Oh,
Backfired
he's
hard.
he owns a social media site. Can you get a better advertising than that? It's actually cheap.
Mm-hmm.
With how much people spend on advertising, what do you spend, like 50 billion or something like that?
Oh, so
That's
goddamn much.
that's people spend $1 billion on one commercial. Some like in Superstore or one not commercial but one advertising arrangement. So you can't get better than Twitter, man. People are going to know who you are forever, and you can advertise your product on there whenever you feel like it because it's yours.
Oh yeah, I think it's great that people speak what you want. I think people being muted is pretty fucking horrible.
Yeah, I think it's stupid. I hope his cars are okay because I got money on Tesla, so in Tesla. But at the very least, I'll never lose money at. He's too good of a promoter. Look at Chevy.
Oh.
Chevy should have been dead a long time ago. Chevy should have been gone. They were horrible for the longest time. Right?
Oh yeah.
What's I gonna say? That's right.
But yeah, back on the point, like I kind of want to look at actual like a list of players that the Edmonton Oilers have like thrown away and like kind of given up on. Because it feels like there's always there's a decent amount. Petrie was one of them, but he never really wanted to stay in Edmonton. But that's just because our team was ass for years. So no one wanted to fucking stay in Edmonton. And we traded away the guys that wanted to stay in Edmonton, like Taylor Hall, for fucking Adam Larson. Who else do we got here? Matty Hagman. That's a fucking old name. Oh, Justin Schultz. Fuck, yeah, that's another name.
Oh, yeah, he got totally ripped out of town.
Yeah, Justin Schultz. Schultzy. Yeah, he was incredible, too. I mean, not incredible for our team, but pretty incredible for the Cups that he did win with... even then, he wasn't a terrible player for us. But you know the embarrassing thing about like our illustrious here, like tenure as a team, our goaltending fucking sucks. Like we've had like fucking Grant Fuhr and Bill Ranford, and
honestly, Grant Fuhr was pretty overrated.
Yeah, and then right after that we had Tommy Salo, which Tommy Salo's numbers, I cannot believe the numbers that Tommy Salo was able to put up. That's incredible. And he leads the team in shutouts, Tommy Salo. So Tommy Salo is one of our best goalies.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm saying that,
holy
fuck, man, that's not good to say. Because Tommy Salo wasn't even that great of a goalie. He just somehow had a great tenure with the Oilers. And we played the motherfucker like you would not believe it, man. We overplayed the guy. Holy shit, 73 games in 1 year?
Yeah.
God damn, man. Yeah, and then you had...
Cujo.
So Fuhr, Ranford, Salo, Andy Moog, who is also ass.
Andy Moog? No, he wasn't.
No? Oh, am I thinking about the wrong guy?
Andy Moog was good. Yeah, he was good. Andy Moog was good.
Oh, yeah, he was the guy that played for the Stars. I'm thinking about a different guy.
He played for Boston.
Yeah, Boston. Yeah, and he did have a good tenure for Boston. Because it was...
And Andy Bob was good.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was the tandem with Fear, right? He was the guy that tandem up with Fear through those years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I mean, Fear is weird because he was money. Like when you needed a save, Fear would make the save, no doubt about that. But I mean, I don't know if Fear would have been able to be as great as he was on any other team. Like you
Oh,
did kind of
once he left
have
the
to
Oilers, he went off to Toronto, had worse numbers. Went off to
St.
Buffalo,
Louis.
had worse numbers. St. Louis, he actually did not do that bad, actually.
Yeah, that was like his best place he went to. St. Louis, yeah.
But he played with, oh no, he didn't really play with Gretzky because Gretzky was only there for a little bit. But then after that, we have Cam Talbot, Mikko Koskinen, Dwayne Rollison, Cujo, Dubnyk, Smith, Markkinen, Happy Booling, Garon, Ron Lowe, the horrible Ty Conklin, Eddie Mio.
Ty Conklin, I forgot about.
Oh, our legendary boy, Ben Scrivens. Let's go. Oh, and Bob Essena. Oh, and another legendary boy. Fucking Jeff Delorier, baby. Oh, and wait, Victor Fast. Oh, yeah. Victor Fast. Fucking, oh, yeah. Wait, we're waiting. Brizgalov. Fuck, yeah. Oh, wait. Fred Breathwaite. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're not even done there yet. Jason LaBarbera. Oh, yeah.
Oh, LaBarbera. All right.
Oh, we're not done there. Jan Dunny.
Philadelphia.
Jan Dunny. And then also Jonas Gustafsson.
I don't barely remember them.
He was...
Jan Dunny, I believe, came from Buffalo.
No, the Devils. Oh,
was it Devils?
Oh, wait, we're also missing on Al Montoya.
Oh, yeah. We got him from Montreal when he was already way over the hill. And he never was really good. He was a first Ranger.
That's the storyline of the Edmonton Oilers. Remember, Victor Fast was great for the Ducks, and then we picked him up right when he was going ass cheeks. And that 2014-15 season, you want to hear the goaltenders that we used that year? Oh, God, this hurts to say.
Yeah. Freddie did play.
Oh, this hurts to say, man. Scrivens, Fass, Ricard Backman, Tyler Buns.
Yeah,
and Laurent Brossois.
Laurent Brossois.
Dude, we played fucking Ben Scrivens 57 games that year, man. And he had an 890 save percentage and a 3.62 goals against average.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
And then next year, at least, we got Talbot and Nielsen. But fucking goddamn. I remember when we picked up Happy Boolin, everyone's like, oh, Happy Boolin, yeah, he's fucking gonna fix our shit.
He's old,
and he was like ancient. So and then every year he got injured, and then we played Delorier like 48 games.
Yeah, he was so old.
Dude, how were we that stupid? 2010 and 11, who was the fucking coach of this team? Some stupid guy played Happy Boolin 47 games with an 890 save percentage and a 3.40 goals against average. But Dubnyk, who is a fucking amazing goalie, 916 and a 2.71 goals against average on an ass team, only got 35 games. Who was coaching the team?
Wait a sec before you go. Brossois is in Vegas now. He's injured and he just come back. He's actually playing for Vegas. He did play for Winnipeg. He went to Vegas. Oh,
right. Tom Rennie. Right.
Tom Rennie.
Right. Fucking idiot.
Junior coach.
Fucking ass. I remember Tom Rennie. He was shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, geez, we just had such a terrible lineup back.
Dude, all the coaches that we ever hired weren't amazing for the Edmonton Oilers, to be quite honest.
Do you know that they had a choice? I think when they traded someone to Montreal, and they had a choice of
was that Petrie?
Gilchrist or the Philadelphia left winger, 35 goals. They ended up going to Philadelphia. Leclerc, I think.
Leclerc?
Remember Leclerc?
Yeah, Leclerc.
Yeah. We had a choice between those two guys, and our scouts said, get Gilchrist.
Gilchrist. Who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
I know who Leclerc is.
Well,
Leclerc is an amazing fucking player.
John Leclerc.
Yeah, I know who John
They
Leclerc
could
is. Who
have
the fuck is
they
the
could
other
have
guy?
John Leclerc or Brent Gilchrist is his name.
Brett Gill?
Gilchrist. He played. Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy?
He played with the Rangers. Then he went to Montreal, and then I think he played for the Rangers, Montreal, and Edmonton.
We traded Shane Corson for this motherfucker?
Yeah. They had a choice of John Leclerc or Brent Gilchrist, and they asked the scouts, and the scouts said, "Oh, you got to get Gilchrist."
Oh no, we traded Vincent Damphouse at the time. Who was
Damphousse. That's what it was.
Are you fucking kidding me? What? Yeah. No, are you fucking joking me? No way we did this. And then we traded the motherfucker for Todd Elk.
Whoever that is.
Holy shit. We have been fucking managed horribly for the past fucking God knows when, ever since we traded away Gretzky, man. Our team's horrible. Yeah, look at the coaches that we had. Yeah. Tom Rennie, Ralph Cougar, who actually I didn't mind, but we only had him for one fucking season. Dallas Eakins, Tom Nielsen, Tom McClellan, Ken Hitchcock, which I don't know why the fuck we picked up Hitchcock, and then Dave Tippett.
Oh, that was the stupidest thing. Ken Hitchcock was just ridiculous.
Also, we had Pat Quinn a year beforehand, which was also I don't know why the fuck we picked up Pat Quinn.
But for sure, Hitchcock was just an intern, though, wasn't he?
Pat Quinn? Hitchcock?
No, Hitchcock.
Yeah, he was interim. He was interim, yeah. But, dude, Ralph Cougar, I think, was only the really good coach, and Tom McClellan was pretty good, but he just had a horrible managed team. Having to play Tobias Ryder for a good bulk of the season. Remember fucking Bob Nicholson saying to the season ticket holders, like, oh, if Tobias Ryder just scored 10 more goals, we would have been a playoff team.
Yeah, they put... Oh, my gosh.
They're like, oh, yeah, don't worry, guys. We'll be better next year. If Tobias Ryder just scored 10 more fucking goals, we win a playoff team. And I'm like, oh, my God, dude. No wonder why Bill... Dude, I fucking hate that guy. He made a fun for all those, sexual assaults for Team Canada. And now this guy just continues to babble his goddamn mouth, man. I'm not a big fan of Nicholson.
Yeah, he made Reader an scapegoat.
But I hate most of the fucking Edmonton organization. We keep being fucking stupid.
But that was ridiculous. If Reader got 10 more goals, that was the problem.
Yeah, that was the main problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
It has nothing to do with the fact that we don't have a single defenseman that would be on most teams' top four. No, nothing to do with that. It has to do with Reader not scoring.
Yeah, we didn't score enough goals. Hey, you know what? Ralph Cougar was actually quite smart. He played Devin Dubnyk a bulk of that season when he coached. He played Devin Dubnyk 37 games compared to Habib, who only played 11.
He got hammered in Buffalo, Ralph Cougar.
Yeah,
he was there,
I don't know why we fired. Why did we even fire Ralph Cougar to hire Dallas Eakins?
I don't know.
That was kind of dumb.
I don't know. I actually like Dallas Eakins, and I think like what you saw with Ruff in Jersey, you'll see Anaheim become that with Dallas Eakins. I'm not
hating Dallas Eakins,
why did we fire Dallas Eakins up? That's what I don't understand. There was no reason to fire Dallas Eakins or Ralph Cougar. Like, neither one of them. Because you were bad? Well, look at your roster, for the love of God. What the hell are you talking about?
It's because, Perlo, we weren't rebuilding. We weren't rebuilding. Remember that. We weren't rebuilding. We were being good.
Well, it's true we weren't rebuilding.
We were being good.
But
we were being, you know what? We were being good by being an under 500 team.
Yeah, it's true we weren't rebuilding. That is true. But what also is true is that we were supposed to be rebuilding. We were supposed to be rebuilding. The worst thing that happened to us is when we went to the finals against Carolina. We had no business being there.
Yeah.
Chris Pronger.
Nope. And no business being there.
It was one of the greatest. Chris Pronger. My eyes, I've never seen a defenseman carry a team to like that in my life. Never. That was one of the greatest feats of defense I have ever seen. He was our whole defense. Yeah.
Oh man.
And we got some decent goaltending from I mean Rolison did play well, but without Chris Pronger, we don't even get out of the first round.
I will be right back. Also, we have been famous for hiring shitty coaches ever since Glenn Sather and Craig McTavish was pretty good, but we have a long list of fucking idiots. Actually, John Munkler as well could be added to that list. He wasn't terrible either.
I like Craig McTavish.
Oh, I love Craig McTavish, but we had Ted Green, George Brunette, Ron
Ted
Lowe.
Green, oh my
fucking
God.
Kevin Lowe, who coached us for a year.
Ted Green could barely put freaking sentences together. It was
yeah. Okay, his name is Terrible Ted. He was born in Canada or in Edmonton, so no wonder why he coached our team.
Yeah.
Dude, and his record one year, 36th and 34, somehow made it into the conference finals that year. The next year, we lost massively 26-50. How the fuck do you go 1 year from being an amazing team to being shit the next year? Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah. Dave Nonis screwed the Leafs. Yeah, there's a long list of people that bad managers for the Leafs, no doubt about that. Yeah, Rolison was fantastic, but we got lucky and we had 2 or 3 amazing players. And like Pisani had an out-of-body experience, but we had no business being there. And then they thought they were good.
And that's where all the bad signings came from with Peter Sikora and Happy Boulin and
Pisani.
Oh, Pisani. Can't forget about him. Locking up Sean Horkoff to a massive contract.
That was just the stupidest contract ever. Unbelievable. Yeah, it was so bad. And we thought we were good.
Oh, did Pronger fuck Horkoff's wife? So that was the story? I've heard so much like that Pronger fucked a media member. But I don't know. I've heard so much shit from Edmonton people. Like I really don't know what to believe because they'll tell me that Hall has done cocaine and shit. Oh, what a goal is that, Kyman? Right to the back of the net to start off the third period of action, and the Oilers take the lead 3-2, baby. Let's go. Woo! Don't get me wrong. I don't mind Horkoff, but I remember he was always like labeled as a two-way player, but he was never a two-way player.
No.
He never played defense.
No, he was like the
playmaker.
No, he's the Lindholm of that generation.
Dude, honestly, fucking was because he got carried by Hemsky so massively, man.
Exactly.
Hemsky was a natural day dynasty fucking player to have. He just sucked that he got injured all the time.
And he got trashed by everybody. Like he never got his due.
Who, Hemsky?
Yeah, here.
That's ridiculous.
People thought Horkoff was the greatest thing ever that ever walked the earth. And Hemsky was good.
Hemsky was a fucking amazing player.
He was an insane good player, yeah. And you're right, he totally carried Horkoff.
Hemsky was like the elite right-winger forward that we could need right now.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Dude, imagine Hemsky alongside a fucking McDavid, dude. That would be insane, man. Oh.
If we had Hyman, Hemsky, and whoever, Draisaitl and McDavid in the middle, that would be just insane.
Don't even talk about that. That is insane. Fogle carrying this one up into the zone. Leaves it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl shovels that one over. That one turned over by Kessel. This one over to Cutter. Cutter dashing into the zone. Trying to wrap this one around. Picked up by Kessel alongside of the boards. Nice move. Hemsky was just playing in the wrong time where people were still laying some fucking huge ass hits, and Robin Regeer was ruining his career. Legit. I think Robin Regeer
Yeah.
ruined his life like twice. This one flicked over to Bouchard. Bouchard gets turned over there as that one gets sent out of the zone. But yeah, I've always loved Alex Hemsky. I think he definitely deserved a lot more respect than what he was given.
There was a lot. We had a lot of players like that, man.
It's
We've
just
had a lot of
injuries
players
kind of
like
fucked him in general. Injuries fucked him hard because he just was never able to have like a full season. Concussions suck, man. Because like every half a season, he was like a point per game player basically.
that. He was a damn good player.
This one sent out of the zone, trying to be slapped back up by Hyman. This one whipped into the zone and stopped behind the net by Skinner.
Hemsky and Dougie Waite.
Yeah, thank Regeer for trying to injure Hemsky for sure, dude. Yeah, but that was just the type of hits at the time. You've seen a lot of those like up on the boards types of hits, and Hemsky should have done a lot better of keeping his head up because he didn't do a great job of that. But he got Cronwalled and fucking Regeered, and he was always up alongside of the boards. Like every time, that's just the way that Hemsky went. He dashed it up alongside of the boards, and there was always a defenseman waiting to nail him.
But I mean, it's bullshit that was allowed.
Yeah, that too. Because there was like those types of hits. Because like the Cronwall hits, you watch them back, and they were like charging,
aiming for the head, all that kind of stuff like that. Like it was bullshit back then.
And I always laugh like, oh, those are the good old days. It's like, okay, yeah, good old days of fucking extreme brain trauma. Did you not watch the Paul Career documentary or like any other documentary about like these head trauma injuries? Like it's horrible. You throw yourself through that, man. Like it fucks you up, man. Marion
Eric Lindros.
Marion Sevatos. I don't know if you remember him. Played in Colorado. He passed away because of head trauma. I don't remember exactly what it was. Let me Google it so I don't get it wrong. What did he die from? Because I remember he did pass away. Oh, Merrick Savatos.
Oh. Merrick what?
Merrick Savatos. Oh, it was death with mixed drug intoxication. His name was Svatos. Nice chance and all that one we're on the post.
Savatos. Yeah. He played for Colorado.
Small guy, 5'10", but he was revealed that he had stage 2 chronic traumatic encephalopathy at the time of his death. Yeah. So like his wife was saying that basically sometimes he would just be looking at his kid and be like, I don't even remember what happened like 2 seconds ago. He would say that to his like wife constantly. Like it's like, I don't even remember what happened like 2 minutes ago. What was that? What did you just say? Like that's how bad these brain traumas. Regeer admitted he wanted to hurt him. Yeah, that's the fucked up thing. Like Regeer, if he's really thinking that, you shouldn't be playing hockey. I'm sorry. If you're thinking that way, you're trying to kill someone. Yeah, that's attempted murder. McDavid, a great breakaway, great shot. Big save by Hill. Oh my god, how did that not go into the back of the net?
I have no idea.
What the fuck?
That was an incredible save. And an incredible move by McDavid.
This one picked up by Ryan, poked up to the point to Kulak. This one sent down below. Fucking Oilers are coming out a gun and holy shit.
Well, Vegas has got to open it up now to try to score, and that's when the Oilers can really do a lot, right?
Bounce off the boards. This one, Haig sends it over. This nice hit up alongside of the boards. So I was laughing. Someone called Puljujärvi like the softest player in the league or whatever, and I'm like, he's like, oh, he needs to fight. And I'm like, okay, so brain trauma, like.
Puljujärvi, why does he have to fight?
Yeah, why does he have to fight? He's like, oh, well, he's not a superstar. And I'm like, so? Who has to fight? Who gives a fuck?
Like, he's not that type of player.
And then, like, he was, like, talking about how Nurse should have, like, really given a beat into Edler. It's like, okay, so you supported the fact that Nurse took a penalty and didn't give us a power play? Like, come on. Like, we could have had a power play out of that play, but Nurse had to go and beat the fuck out of the guy. I get it. It was a stupid hit, but at the exact same time, we could have had a power play and maybe we could have scored, which would have done a lot more than punching a guy in the face. To be quite fair. Eichel has a handle of it up alongside of the boards. This one sent down below. Picked up by Stone. Stone up to the point to McNabb. Nice shot. This one will be sent into the corner. And now picked up by Eichel. Trying to center it. Skinner, big save. Some good opportunities here for the Knights. Up to the point to McNabb. McNabb over to Stone. Down below to Eichel. Or Whitecloud, I meant. Whitecloud going behind the net. Tries to center it. Now turned over. Fogle gets a handle of it. Fogle carrying it up for the Oilers. Tries to get it over to Draisaitl. But that one falling a little bit behind him. And now giving right back to the Knights. Mark Stone chips it back over to Pietrangelo. Over to McNabb. McNabb back over to Pietrangelo. Whips this one up, and that one tipped out of play. But yeah, I love Robin Regeer, but like the hits and shit like that, I think that's kind of fucked up.
Well, we had our own guy like that too, Brian Marchment.
Yes. Yeah.
Brian Marchment almost killed people and ruined people's careers with knees and all that kind of stuff like that. Like, and then people celebrated it like it was something wonderful. It wasn't. It wasn't. And not only that, it wasn't even good. Like, it wasn't even a good thing to do a lot of the times because he put himself completely out of position. And more than a few times, he would miss and they would score a goal. And everybody like, yay, Brian Marchment. For what? He didn't do friggin' nothing. And even if he did hit the guy, it would have been pretty ridiculous. Like,
and the psychopath, Scott Stevens.
Scott Stevens would never be in the league right now. Never. No way. Well, he couldn't do what he was doing back then. But there's nothing to be celebrated about Scott Stevens.
No, God, no.
To purposely put your elbow out and catch somebody in the head. They come across the center.
The most fucked up thing that I don't think I could ever forgive the player for, Todd Bertuzzi.
Is that Marchman's kid that plays for Dallas?
I think so.
Is that Brian? Is that wow?
Todd Bertuzzi and that fucking punch to that back of the head of that player that like fucked up his whole career. Fucked up his whole life, basically.
Yeah. I mean, Todd Bertuzzi hated himself for that too. That was really bad. But that really highlighted. It kind of was one of the incident that maybe started having things change. Like, it just realized it was sort of the incident that said, okay, we got to start doing something here because somebody's going to die. Yeah, that was a terrible, terrible, terrible move. Yeah. Todd Bertuzzi, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck he did that. That was like the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. I watched the whole documentary of it. Like, I get being frustrated and shit, but like, bro, you're punching the guy in the back of the net and then sin on his ass. Like, you're huge, man. Why do you need to do that?
Why do you need to cheap shot a guy like that?
When you're that big compared to the other guy. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, could at least turn him around and start beating on him. Like, nobody, not a single person supported that.
No, because that's a pussy play. It's a pussy play.
He was, and not even himself. Like, he didn't. He was devastated in himself. Like, he was just like, I can't believe I'm such an idiot. It took him like forever to get over that. And he got. I'm not saying this is an excuse because it's not. There's no excuse for what he did. No.
God, no.
Like, you got to control your emotions more than that. In life, forget about the fact that you're in a rink.
Well, breakaway here for William Carey. A nice chance, but that one tipped out of play.
That was ridiculous. Regeer had it in for Hemsky. It was personal. Like, what? Hemsky was one of the, one of the most soft-spoken people. Like, what could he possibly have done?
I think it was just...
He's just a bully.
I think it's just the fact that Regeer seeing such a talented player in Hemsky, he was like, I want to fuck this guy up.
I guess. doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It was a weird time back then. Like there was a lot of psychos in the league. Seriously, like mentally unstable people playing at that time. Link Gates. Link Gates should never have ever played on an NHL ice surface. He couldn't skate. He couldn't do nothing. Like he was just, and he was a psycho.
Who Link
And people,
Gates?
Link Gates, Tony Twist.
There's a lot of
Tony
psychopaths
Twist.
that played hockey, man. I mean, that's just any sport in general. There's a lot of psychopaths out there.
Matthew Barnaby said that he would, he was. I loved him because he would fight and do what he did at his size. He
Like,
was only like 5.
I remember playing midget tier 6 hockey, and I just dropped out of the team. Yo, Sasha. Because it was a hitting, they wanted to do hitting, but it was like tier 6 hitting. So it was just a bunch of fucking morons. It's like, oh, let's go fuck that guy up. Let's just go nail him with the biggest hit ever.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I had one practice, I got nailed with a hit, and I was like, yeah, this is not for me. Like, I feel like these guys are just gonna go out there and just fucking wreck me with hits. I'm small. I'm just not gonna want to play hockey like that because they're just gonna go for hits and not for anything else.
Not playing the game. Yeah.
So I was like, I dropped down and they're like, oh, what's the problem? Was it because I hit you too hard? I'm like, no, man. Like, I just don't want to play this fucking hockey. It's my last year of hockey. I didn't want to play hitting hockey. You know, I wasn't ever really trained to be in hitting.
Well, not only that, I mean, you're talking about torpedo style.
And yeah,
hitting,
and it's torpedo style hitting.
where it's not even, they're not even caring about the puck or anything. They don't care if they get a penalty.
No, it's just they're going out there to impress the fucking girls. Oh, but the thing is with AAA, like, yeah, you're going to have a little bit more hits, but this was the lowest tier hockey where just big guys were out there to nail people.
Yeah.
Like, the higher up hockey, yeah, you're going to see big hits and shit like that, but it's going to be more of like, hey, let's go out there, let's actually try to make it to the NHL and nail people, of course. There's going to always be big hits no matter what, but I never trained to get hit. I was never in hitting hockey up until my last year of hockey where they wanted hitting for some dumb reason. And I was like, yeah, I'm not having that. Welcome in, Renegade, man. Yeah, I remember the fucking Chara with Pacioretty. I don't think Chara meant to, though. But he didn't really like Pacioretty either. Smith carrying this one up. That one turned over. Now picked up by Murray. Now this one's sent all the way down the ice, and that one will be icing on the play. Hopkins, I know that line between Hopkins, Draisaitl, and Vogel has been looking really good tonight. And what was that?
It has. Gotta admit, Vogel has been looking a lot better than we've ever seen him for sure. I don't have enough people words to make it understand the way it understands me. I love that. Oh!
Face-off win for the Knights, picked up by Shea Theodore in the corner. Barry trying to get this one out. Now picked up by Nuge as he's trying to get it out of the zone, battling with Mark Stone. Kicks this one over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl gets a handle of it again, trying to send it out, but turned right over. This one sent over to Theodore. Theodore, nice shot by Mark Stone and right in the back of the net, and now the game is tied up at 3. Fucking goddamn it.
What a great player that guy is.
Shit.
Watch now how much Stone is, when he's in that zone like that, like, you know how effortless that looked?
Fuck. Wasn't even trying.
Yeah, doesn't even look that. Watch out now for Stone.
Eichel made such a that was such a nice play. What a nice shot by Stone, too. That was just perfect. That was a perfect setup play. Nice pickup by Theodore over to Stone. Smart play.
Yeah. Imagine if we had a Stone on our team. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Imagine if we had a Stone and Theodore on our team.
Or just Theodore. Oh my gosh. Like, trade any of our defensemen for Theodore.
Please. Please. Please, I'm begging.
That would be amazing. I'd even be happy with Peter Angelo, actually. I'd even be happy with that.
This one chipped over to Ryan. We got 7:58 remaining. And this one will be picked up by Haig. Chips it over to White Cloud. This is exactly why I have gray hair. I know, dude. I get gray hair more and more every day because of this goddamn team.
I don't even get gray hair anymore because I just assume we're not going to be able to hold a lead. I just assume that's going to happen. Because over 50% of the time, that's going to be the case. So
it's because I don't know why. Like, what do we do? It's just like seems like we get the lead lately, and we just stop. Like, we try to play this defensive game like we always do. And I don't get why.
What do you mean? Like lately, you mean like the last decade? Is that right? That's
the last fucking age since the dawn of time.
You know how? Oh, somebody just face planted into the ice there. Did you see who that was? Oh, I guess he's off the top line.
Ooh.
What was I saying? I lost my train of thought just like that. That was weird.
Yeah, well, you were watching Yanmark bash his face off the ground. Oh, fuck, that got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Jamie McRuffy.
No.
Used to play for Vancouver.
Like, I try to be an optometrist, not a pessimist, but it's pretty hard to do. It's another one. Rickyism.
Oh, I was watching the game. Just switched over to you guys. I could watch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not nothing going very good right now for us. It's been
just the usual.
The usual Oilers.
The Oilers get the lead, give it up in the third, maybe win in overtime. We'll see.
Damn, there's 1,500 people up in this Sportsnet stream.
Oh, really?
1,500 people. Yeah.
Well, we're rocking 17 of them, man.
Woo!
Woo! These are the 17 of these are the cool kids here, though. Cool kids. These are the guys that hang out by the bike racks, man. Those are all they're at.
Hang on, wait.
What does everybody else do besides the bike rack people?
So Andrew Peters, apparently he was saying here on this thing is that I just tuned in very quickly to hear what he wanted to say. So basically, if the Edmonton Oilers make it to the conference finals, we'll be able to pick up players like Pasternak and other players. But if we make it to the second round, then we're not able to pick up those type of high quality players, is what Andrew Peters is saying. I'll just let that stew in your head. Cody Ceci has a hat 11 up Lux on the boards. That's what they're getting fucking paid to talk about, man. I don't know, dude. I think me coming on there swearing and talking about shit and poop is way more entertaining than that shit, man. Yeah, do we really need fucking Pasternak? Where are we gonna find the cap for that? Holy shit, Andrew Peters. You're a real revolutionary man. By us making it to the conference finals, we'll be able to pick up better free agents. Holy shit. Like we just did just go to the conference finals already and have McDavid and Draisaitl on the fucking team. Like, doesn't that appetize anybody? No one wants to come to Edmonton.
The reason why we're not going to get Pasternak is because we didn't make the second round. That's why. That's the
reason, Perlo.
Right.
Oh, big name free agent players. Big name free agent players is what he's talking about. So if we don't go to the conference finals, we don't get any big name free agent players. But if we make it, because if we don't make it to this, if we lose in the second round, we're not going to get anybody. Does that make sense?
Well, of course it does. He's the expert.
Yeah. I guess that gotta make sense, right? Shit.
Right. It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm no expert.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to say?
I'm not
So
an expert.
it's Peters,
Andrew
right?
Peters.
Probably he's one of those guys that doesn't that are like the guys on TSN
Andrew Peters. Who
who
the fuck is this guy? Andrew Peters. What did he do?
Andrew Peters. He was a Boston
You
goal.
know, he was a
He was a
left wing
goaltender for.
fucking goon.
Oh, was
Left
he?
wing goon
Okay.
who got 200 penalty minutes or 388 penalty minutes for the Rochester Americans back in
I
2001
don't.
02.
Yeah,
Played for the
I didn't
Buffalo
know
and
who he
played for the
was.
Buffalo Sabres. It was a
Yeah, I don't care who he is. Like, it doesn't matter. He could be the biggest name out
Oh,
there. And he's still
Murray,
saying,
what the fuck are you doing, Murray? Bro! What am I watching, man? You bobble the puck and then you slip on your ass. I think we have the new reach around guy of the year here.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'd almost rather have Keith.
Fuck me, man. At least
Hey,
Keith will slap
I
my
think-
ass.
I think Keith might be better. Anyways,
This one sent all the way down the ice. Started to do that. Hemsky cross-checked him.
I wonder-
after
I
he
wonder-
hit him for the third time. Yeah, that's so fucked.
I wonder if he knows. I wonder if he knows who Matthias Samuelson
Welcome
is.
to Abomination. The roughing is
Peters.
terrible. I
That's-
don't really know. I really didn't notice anything bad from the roughing here tonight.
Is
I
it?
don't really notice. They're not calling anything, so I really don't get that angry about. Or well, I'm getting angry about Murray being stupid, but I don't think the refs have been that bad. I think the penalties have been evenly called between the two teams. I thought. I was thinking. Maybe I'm wrong.
I haven't noticed, anyways. But then again, we have been talking about Rickyisms and all kinds of shit all game too. So, but I have been watching it, and I never really went like, "Oh, they should have called that." So,
Yeah, they're
No,
3 for
I'd
3
say it was
power
alright.
plays. They're both even up on the power plays. Not that bad. No, we don't want Kane. Please, no. No Patrick Kane.
Patrick Kane,
Dave.
no, we already don't have. We don't have any players that want to like. We don't have very many players that are good at defense now. So no. He literally goes to the bench before he'll go
No,
into the
Patrick Kane
defensive
plus
zone.
McDavid, no. That's bad.
Well,
Missed the
it's- I mean, we
interference
get a
on
lot of-
Adler. I thought that was almost like a tie-up between the two players.
They would get lots of points, and the power play would be fantastic. But our power play is already good.
Did you think there was an interference on that Mark Petrangelo play?
I didn't see
Where
it.
where
Well, did we get a-
where
we got a
Mark
point?
smashed his face against the ice.
Oh,
Martinez carrying this one up. This one sent around. And what can we cook
No, I
in that
didn't
oven?
think
We can
it
cook
was
so many damn things in that oven. All right. Stevenson sends this one over to Petrangelo. Well, we just don't want Patrick Kane in general. It's not that the fact that it'll cost too much money. He sucks. He sucks.
he's way overrated, way overrated. And I know if you're American, I apologize because I know he's an idol there, and I hate to say it, especially if you're a young.
He used to be
person
great.
and all
He used to
that.
be great, but he sucks now.
It used to be amazing
Sucks now.
offensively. He actually was better defensively at one time than he is now too. Now he doesn't even go into the defensive zone. It's unbelievable. He goes to the bench all the time. Every time he has to go into the defensive zone. And if he does go there, he doesn't do much of
Oh
anything.
my god, we're actually gonna finish at a half decent time. Oh, never mind. I just jinxed it. We're gonna go to overtime, right? Shit. You know what? We actually have a quick, fast-moving game, and we're gonna go to overtime. Perlo, McNabb gets nailed up alongside of the boards. This one sent over to Smith. Smith sends this one in deep into the corner in the other zone. Picked up by Smith, sends it down below to Carlson. Carlson over to Smith. Nice shot. That one just nicked the shoulder of Skinner. Down below, nice shot. Big save by Skinner again. Vegas gonna win this game because of that bad icing call. What the fuck? Dude, what's your obsession with the bad refs, dude? It could just be that the Oilers suck, man.
They are out shooting the Oilers 31-22. So, and they're really. I think if you check the possession, I would say they probably own the possession.
Dude,
of
fuck
possession
no. I
in
do
this
not want
game.
Mitchell Miller on the goddamn team. He could fuck right off. He's not gonna fix jack shit. He's a shit prospect anyways. Picked up alongside of the boards, up to the point. Pietrangelo sent down below. Picked up by Eichel. And now that went up to the point. Pietrangelo, big bomb. That was a nice save by Skinner. And now picked up by Janmark, who's back out there. But, oh, yeah, he turns over the puck. And now Stevenson, great shot. Big save by fucking, oh, my God. Why is Janmark up on the top line? Why is he up on the top line? Barry bounced off the boards over to Kulak. Kulak sends this one over. Bounced off the glass over to Nuge. And this one gets sent in deep. Fogle going hard after the puck as he almost killed McNabb. Jesus Christ. Now picked up by Howden. That one gets sent in deep. Carrier battling with CC up alongside of the boards. Kessel battling up alongside of the boards with Nurse. CC gets on in there. Shovels this one up alongside of the boards. Kessel battling with Fogle. He flicks this one up. That one will be high stick, but gets waved off. And now Theodore sends that one right back in. 24 seconds remaining. Yeah, we're definitely going to OT. God damn it. Fuck. Quick, Pearl. Leave the stream. We won't go into overtime. It won't be our cursed luck.
Well, we haven't been doing that
honestly,
lately.
not like last year, bro. Remember, like, last year we had, like, how many games in a row that we were going in overtime? Like, we had, like, 2 weeks straight of just straight overtimes.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was all Oilers pretty much. But
hey, but this is the very first Oilers game going overtime of this year.
Usually.
So I'll take a point tonight. Honestly, I'll take a point tonight with the Oilers because we need a point. Because holy shit, we needed a point. Because the thing is, we have not been able to get any extra points the last few nights, so able to get one here tonight will be nice. Oh, that's really cool. Mike Stetler, Ben Stetler's family got to go to the game. And they were repping some Ben stuff and shit like that. Man, I still feel so fucking bad for that family. That's horrible. Losing your kid at such a young age to cancer, that fucking sucks. Could not imagine.
Yeah.
Could not imagine, bro. And the willpower to have to, like, move past that and, like, deal with that. Fucking major therapy. Major fucking therapy. Oh, welcome in that Oilers fan. Goddamn right, we gotta fucking majorly win this game here tonight.
Kraken just got a power play in overtime.
Dude, even I didn't think that the Bruins weren't gonna be good this year. I thought the Bruins were gonna suck. And man, was I fucking wrong, dude. Holy shit.
I kept on saying when I was doing it, but they're the Bruins. But like it kept on going through my head.
I just didn't believe in Jim Montgomery being able to pull that much out of that team. I was like, it's this.
I did believe in Jim Montgomery, but I mean, that's a lot to not have in the lineup. And they lied.
Yeah, Beaumarchand.
They lied about how long those guys were going to be out on purpose. And it really kind of, I understand why they did it. Because it built up so much, like being out that long, they all knew they had to work their asses off. They had to work their asses off to win games. And they put everything into it.
All right. Overtime, here we are. As let's see what the Oilers will be able to do. Hopefully we'll be able to walk away with a W. As this one picked up by Carlson. Flutters this one over to Theodore. We all miss Ben. Rest in peace to the fucking legend. Battle up alongside of the boards. Trying to pull this one out. This one will be picked up by McDavid. And now Draisaitl. Draisaitl carrying this one up for the Oilers. Making some great moves. Dashing into the zone. Draisaitl waits. Gets over to McDavid. McDavid cuts back up. Still waiting up to the point. To Nurse. Down below to McDavid. McDavid looking around. Leaves it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl tries to cut towards the net, but gets blocked up by Stone. Draisaitl waits. Over to Nurse. Nurse still waits. He steps out of the zone. Nurse gives it off to McDavid. McDavid dash it in. Tons of speed with the Edmonton Oilers. Nice move. Right, tucks it right to the back of the net. Bardelski, baby. And the Oilers walk away with a 4-3 victory in overtime. And McDavid wins it for the Oilers. And that is a big W for the Oilers. That was a fucking huge one. We needed that. Fuck yes.
How do you stop
No,
that?
you can never stop that.
This is
Career
ridiculous.
suicide right there to try to stop that. Huge stop for the Oilers. That was a massive W. So now we improve our record to 10-8. That's huge. That's huge. That is fucking massive.
Yeah. And the good thing is, I took Vegas in this game, but I also had a two pick parlay with Vegas plus 1.5 with somebody else, which more than made up for
Nice.
it. So I knew for sure that if the Oilers won, it was going to be a 1-goal game. That for sure. I was pretty sure of that. So, and I'm so glad they won. I don't care about like that. 10-8, not bad, not bad.
Needs to be
not
a
bad.
lot better, though.
One day we'll get defense, my friend.
Yeah, so next up we got the Devils on Wednesday, or on Monday.
Oh,
Monday
my
against the
God.
Devils.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
How the heck are we
I
gonna
don't
win
fucking
that?
know. I won't be able to go live for that because I won't get home until like 6:30. I don't know if I'm gonna be live on Monday night. Most likely not. And then I will be live on next Wednesday against the New York Islanders at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So I'll probably be the next stream I'll be able to do. So not a lot of games going into next week either. So it'll be kind of a quiet next week as well. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. That was a lot of fun. McDavid for Rocket, hell yes. Hell yes. He's been incredible. So thank you so very much for tuning into the live stream, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Go check out the new podcast. Go check out my man Perlo. His link is up in the pinned comment up at the top. Go check out all the links. And we'll see you guys all later. Peace out, boys.